Hey, let me say I'm the biggest. Been stepping up since my mama stayed in them apartments. Regardless, my daddy told me keep even when I'm in foreigns. I'm heartless, cause he hating on me just because I'm the biggest, the largest, the biggest, the largest. 30K on my list for hard times. These just mad cause they in my archives. Jordan came back so if you play then you lay right there by your own kind. Tell him run this back like so-so. Got this rap here in the chokehold. Did a show out in Austin, shout out to Bobo. Moved out the trenches, now look how we live. Tell my BM to furnish the crib. Walk out the mall with some shoes for the kids. Deposit a check, my bank full of M's. Paid up my rent, now I'm up for the year. The view look crazy from here. What I paid for some dogs could've bought me veneers. Take some piece on my neck, could've bought your career. Safe to say I'm the biggest, the largest. Been stepping up since my mama stayed in them apartments. Regardless, my daddy told me keep it even when I'm in foreigns. I'm heartless, cause he hating on me just because I'm the biggest, the largest, the biggest, the largest. Stuff in Cali, let my little brother, my little boy get whatever he want. Madam T don't be asking for much. The rest of that get a punch. Left wrist on some I had to stunt. Right wrist, I just did it because 600 the labor, you know how we coming. Tell them they ain't taking nothing. Standing on business with go get you some money. I just got off a tour, finna go on another one. Album done, finna drop me another one. Couple M's, finna run up another one. Super Bowl ring, I had to go dumb. Safe to say I'm the biggest, the largest. Been stepping up since my mama stayed in them apartments. Regardless, my daddy told me keep even when I'm in foreigns. I'm heartless, cause he hating on me just because I'm the biggest, the largest, the biggest, the largest. Hey.
I might sell Butler. Because I get a I just got 194 for Jimmy. I just got 194 for Derrick Rose, and when I get Russell Westbrook, I put Josh Giddey at the 2. They're the same height. The longer I wait, the cheaper he'll be. So, 194,000 for him. Although I might sell Melo back too. Don't play no defense. Exactly what I'm gonna do. Play with him in the park, and I'm selling that nigga right back. Don't play no defense. Yeah, I ain't playing to have fun. I'm playing to win that tournament. Sorry, buddy. I'm losing too many games against random non-tryhards, bro. Give Melo one more time, one more chance. If we lose one more game, you guys are out of here, bro.
give a fuck about your faults or mishaps. We from the Bronx, New York, things happen. Kids clapping, love to spark the place. Half the cats in the squad got a scar on their face. It's a cold world and this is ice.
Thanks for tuning in this Wednesday. 2K Sports presents the NBA. This is Kevin Harlan, joined at the broadcast table by Greg Anthony and Coach Stan Van Gundy. So Brooklyn will get the first possession. Butler on the way. Good, and it's Green picking up the assist.
Not necessarily a staple of Butler's game, but there, reminding the defense, he can drain it from deep.
Now, here's Ball. Stolen away. Here's Smith. And it's good off the
my game keeps freezing, bro. I'm in the paint. Next thing you know, the ball going to underway and the ball's going to stove.
Can knock down jumpers when he gets to a spot.
Shots good from Butler.
How about the ball movement there? Creates the opportunity. Nice decision there to send it out.
And Jimmy Butler is what some might call an old school kind of player. Would you agree, Greg?
Yeah, I mean, he's all toughness, grit, and basketball IQ. A tone setter at the defensive end who plays unselfishly. That guy is all about winning.
Inside, and it's Alexander Walker in the corner.
You almost have to assume he's going to knock those down when he is that open.
And good that time.
Aggressive slash right there by Ball, showing no fear attacking the rim.
Here's Harrison. Pass to Alexander Walker. Pushing it up. Anthony down low. Ball.
I'm here, nigga. I'm here, nigga.
Ball's got 5.
Zero
fuck out of here.
hesitation at the arc. Ball truly believes in his ability to shoot the three.
Here's Anthony. Shot is good off the back rim and in.
And what a way to start this game, dominating at both ends of the floor.
Obviously, guys, brilliant coaching, a perfect game plan.
Out to Anthony. Fires from
I'm
way
on
outside.
3, nigga.
And again, Brooklyn
Fuck
with
you
the
niggas
triple.
talking about.
And you know what? They've been on a nice run here, had the ability to widen the gap. Now they are rolling.
Yeah, but we know momentum can flip the other direction very quickly. You can't get complacent now.
Pass to Butler. The kick out to Ball. Good, and Butler gets the assist. 8 points for him.
Nice answer by Ball.
Locked in.
He has the range to do it.
And Harrison gets it to go.
Good way to start this game. You want to get him rolling as early as possible.
Yeah, and I'll tell you what, if he gets into a good rhythm early,
Dre did.
watch out.
Backpack Dre with a 3 in your
James on the
ass.
trifecta.
Crushing it right now. They've done an excellent job of spacing the floor.
Yeah, we thought this might be the case. You see a few of those go through the net, it becomes contagious.
Count the basket.
Supreme confidence. Smith really stretches the floor with his ability to shoot.
Pass to Morning. The kick out to Ball. And again, Brooklyn with the triple.
Yeah, we're seeing some fireworks from them already.
Yeah, I mean, this is exactly how you want to start a game, with a big offensive push.
And out of bounds as Brooklyn gains possession.
Now I can make my shots. Something talking about, bro. Like, what? Since when do I fucking score
11
9
seconds
points in the
to play
fucking
in the
quarter,
first
bro?
quarter. The kick outside to Butler.
I fucking scored it, bro. I had to reset my fucking router. I would never lose none of those games.
I love that they're continuing to attack despite being up big.
Yeah, they're being absolutely relentless. Building this lead in every
Hey, come on, bro. What the fuck I'm doing, bro? One game I had 30 going into the fucking fourth quarter, bro. 30 in the first quarter just now.
They've been hot from all over
Respect
the floor
my
tonight.
name, man.
Don't go anywhere. We'll be right back.
My shit wasn't reading.
And glad to have you with us, folks. Second quarter of basketball. This game has not exactly been neck and neck, but plenty of time left in this one. And a look at how the offensive approach has been going here so far for Brooklyn.
Well, they're in a great flow. The ball's moving. All those assisted buckets means
tough.
the offense is running well.
And they've also been feeling it from beyond the arc. Good start for them so far.
Brooklyn leading by 14. Second round pick back in 2018. Stardom wasn't expected for Jalen Brunson, but he's always been a winner.
You look at his physical attributes, nothing jumps out at you, but it's all between the ears with him. The skill, the footwork, the vision, that's what makes him elite.
Well, you see why teams try to avoid fouling. You're basically giving away.
And wait to finish and cut into that lead a little bit.
Yeah, but look at the basket guy still shaking. Pass to Harrison. Nice
Why wasn't my
nice
steal?
catch and a resounding dunk.
Well, that's the right play there. Love to see him move it for a better look.
Here's Giddey, defended by Alexander Walker. Giddey with it. Back to KD. Nice ball movement by Brooklyn. 3 on the clock. Here's Tatum. Oh, Jason Tatum finishes with authority.
That's a big-time move by Jason Tatum. I don't know how many style points you give him on that one.
Here's KD. And finished off by KD.
Kept his eyes up the floor, and it pays off.
Here's Alexander Walker. Offline with his 3.
Excellent work defensively. That's how you guard a three-point shooter of his caliber.
Aldridge, no one around him. Hits it from three-point range. Aldridge has got himself going there. His first points of the game on the deep ball. Edwards with the block.
Well, I love whenever Edwards is disengaged defensively.
I wish to get challenge calls in this game. I swear I wish to get challenge calls in this game. I was challenging that. I was challenging that. No questions asked.
To knock that one down.
That shit straight off the backboard.
Greg Anthony Edwards.
That's why you made score on line.
And it's beautiful to watch.
And rightfully so.
Try to get some tape.
Can do it all on the floor. As complete of a wing as you'll find in our league.
So it's Brooklyn now. Power down with both hands.
Man, they're getting points. They're getting stops. And this is how they'd like to play all the time.
Great example of how to build a lead and then sustain it. You win games on both ends of the floor.
A deep shot there by Brunson. You got to admire how confident that young man is.
Second quarter play with almost 3 minutes gone. Durant with it. Brunson picks him up. Giddey, no one around him. That's good, and it's KD with the assist.
The response triple by Giddey, showing some serious competitiveness. Well, he can play the 4 because he gets off the ground so well.
Durant wide open, he fires. And again, Brooklyn with the triple.
People might really think I use this in, bro. Like, if I was to use this in, it'll be unfair.
That was a high-level pass.
It'll be unfair, bro.
Good.
And look, Edwards has a lethal pull-up game. It's one of the things that makes him so difficult to guard.
Both teams running perimeter-oriented plays that are working.
Well, you know it's become a three-point shooting league. Teams shooting a steady diet from outside.
Siakam.
I'm lagging. I can't jump.
And he banks in the layup. Siakam's got his second bucket.
And always nice to have an inside-out threat like Siakam. He can have an impact anywhere on the floor. Guys, that's just really unstoppable. He poses a ton of matchup problems for whomever he's facing. Definitely got to use the clock here and get the last shot.
Yeah, but if you get an open look, you got to think about taking it no matter how much time is left on the clock.
For three, Edwards, and it is good at the buzzer. Wow.
Fuck is niggas talking about, bro?
Big-time shot to beat the buzzer there. My goodness.
Oh, man, that's like stealing 3 points. Big-time finish to the quarter.
And as we
What
dive
did
into
Kendrick
the
say?
second half, we'll find out if the next two
On the
quarters
fuck
are any
the
different
big three,
from the first
nigga.
two.
It's just
So
big
far,
me,
it has
nigga.
been a
Bomb.
runaway.
Really like that. The best work was a light pack. No Prince outlived Mike Jack. Nigga, bomb. For all the dogs getting buried, that's a kick for him. With the game, bro.
Not play. And his competitiveness showing through. That's an aggressive.
Now you hooping, bro. It ain't not even your fault, bro.
Getting out
2K just be
in
bullshitting, bro. I lost
allows
4
for some
fucking straight
easy
games.
points
Bullshit.
before that defense is fully set.
And Ball slams it in.
Impressive handles from Ball. He can get anywhere he wants on the floor.
Brunson with it. Now Green defending. Here's Brunson. He's got 14.
Lucky you don't got Gobert on your team. I got Draymond on the court. His stats would have been.
Right into their business
Oh, the
there.
flagrant foul him. Maybe.
Lets it go from deep.
And you got to admire how hard Mourning goes at it on defense. When he's around, shooters tend to tense up.
And here is Anthony. 7 points in the game. Towns.
Oh, that's Draymond at the top.
Pass to Brunson. And they
Tough.
will get the basket here, folks, as they rule goaltending.
I don't mind that he made it, but it's the fact that it's open. Like, how is that
You
open,
can
bro?
live with those calls because you'd
Let's
rather
put
have a
3% at
guy
least.
playing aggressive instead of playing it safe.
And despite all the accolades, GA, is it possible that Pascal Siakam is underrated?
Absolutely. Spicy P is one of the best two-way players in the league. Exceptionally versatile, and his impact goes beyond his impressive stat line.
Here's Green. Puts the move on.
Yeah, Dre.
And the bucket
Yeah,
is good.
Dre.
3-point play chance here for
Fuck is
him.
they talking about, Dre Day?
And one thing about Draymond, he almost invites.
Oh, your free throws is butt.
Brooklyn shooting their third free throw attempt of the game.
What a player. His attitude and confidence, infectious. That's the kind of D that you're not going to find success with, guys. They've got to get a handle of it.
Offensive rebound. The wide open look here for Anthony. Good, and it's Green picking up the assist.
Carmelo Anthony. Oh, yeah, he's in it.
Good by Alexander Walker.
Zen, he's in.
And talk about a terrific.
Zen, he's in, he's in, he's in, he's in.
Was hoping that a
What the fuck?
wasn't going in. Yeah, really good defensive play.
We
to
cheat
cut him
screen.
off there and
We don't
square
try no more.
The second half of play with just under 2.5 minutes gone. A shot by Alexander Walker, no good. Here's Ball, and the rejection by Smith.
a relentless defender. Smith proving how disruptive he can be on that
Open.
end.
Okay.
And that's got to happen if they want to have a chance to turn this thing around. I mean, he needs to just take the game over. I mean, it seems like he's been hesitant to pull the trigger.
It's not Melo's offense that's bad. It's his defense. So I put this lineup up, put him around a bunch of defenders and see if they can hide him on defense, and they're actually working. Got Draymond, Alonzo, Jimmy, and Alonzo. They're really good defenders, so it takes up his mishaps.
Pass to Alexander Walker. Puts up a three, and it's Mourning with the rebound. Anthony in the corner. And again, Brooklyn with the triple.
Guys, he's been a one-man air raid coming at them time and time
Nah,
again.
he's sending
Well,
it.
what
Losing
I
by
love
30.
about his
You're
three-point
wrong.
shooting is the spacing that he's adding. It makes things a lot easier for everyone else.
And here's Anthony from the arc. And again, Brooklyn with the triple.
Well, Anthony is just this competitive. He wants everyone to know what he can do. And when you are as good a shooter as he is, you have to have the confidence to take that shot. It might not always fall.
That's one of those heat check shots, and heat check is a synonym for bad shot.
And Smith with the stuff.
And I like this play by Smith, leaping up off the drive to hand deliver it to the basket.
And here's Anthony from the arc. Anthony missing again. He gets it up. Carmelo Anthony getting it done for Brooklyn. He totaled 14 points in the quarter. He's given them all the offense they need right now. We come back right after this. And there may not be a lot of drama down the stretch as we head into the fourth quarter, but stranger things have happened. Here's Cunningham. Pass to Beal. Brooks grabs the board. To the middle. Stolen by Tatum. Here's Durant.
Now KD hurt.
For three.
Don't matter.
Connects from three-point range. Durant's got the fourth quarter started here with a bucket for Brooklyn. And breaking down some numbers here, the hustle stats for Brooklyn.
Well, all you can ask for is your guys to be really active on D, and
He's
they've
too
been
fucking little. He's hurt.
tonight.
He's a tarantula. You know what they say? A wounded animal is a dangerous animal.
Defensively, great
He's
job
dangerous right now.
forcing some tough shots, often leading to blocks.
Look at that.
Edwards can't hit. Ring shot on the
A
way.
wounded animal
Another
is
one
a
falls for
dangerous
Brooklyn.
animal.
There is no limit to what KD can do scoring the basketball.
Morning can't make it work. They have been really controlling this one.
You never want to be complacent on the floor. That's when you lose momentum.
Outstanding look right there. Love to see him pass it up for a better look.
Durant in the corner. Fires from 18. Green for 2 points. Durant's got 9 points now in just the second half. And here's Edwards from the arc. And it's Durant with the rebound.
Not quite enough defense that time around. Just lucky he was off.
That's in, coming off the assist from Cunningham. Durant's
I
got
beat somebody
19
by
points.
like 60 the other day. Regular play now.
Offensive production. They
Look at
have
the
got it
faces.
firing on all cylinders.
Well, clearly the defense has had no answer for them. Might be
Nah,
time to
KD
try
is
something
big right now.
different.
Puts up a deep three. Sinks it. What range from outside.
5-minute
Wow.
quarters. This nigga KD has
22 points for him.
15 in the quarter.
Won't miss. I mean, this is incredible.
Wounded animal
Well,
is a
as a
dangerous
coach,
animal.
this
They
is
should
when
call
you
the foul.
enjoy what you're watching. Your team playing well and everything just flowing.
High post shot. Rebound by Alexander Walker. And here's Brooks from outside. Edwards to the inside. Down low. Brooklyn with the rebound.
I think this is a rare case of being overcommitted. He tried to go all out at the rim, and they stifled him.
The speed and the commitment from Durant sets his sights on the bucket and not to be denied.
To the paint. Back to Edwards. Pass to Gugliotta. And Tatum over to help. 4 on the shot clock. Right side, Edwards. No good again that time. And you have to like how they're moving the ball right now.
Snappy passes to ready shooters. It's basketball 101, but boy, is it working.
7-second difference, shot in game clock. Durant gets the bucket.
And these are the same people that's telling me I'm shooting late early,
Your
right?
best when it matters most.
Yeah, they've got clutch guys on this team,
Oh,
and
come
they
on,
never
bro.
let up.
This game don't make no damn sense. One game I'm fucking like I scored 93. I would have everyone I played out just now, bro.
And so it's Brooklyn easily grabbing this one. They poured it on tonight.
Made 21 threes. 11 for 11 first quarter. 9 for 12 second quarter. Third quarter, 7 for 12. Fourth quarter, 8 for 11. Fucking inconsistent ass game. Katie had 27. 19 in the fourth quarter. 19 in 4 minutes.
That's a bad man right there.
You know these balls is hard like some dang oysters. Oyster perpetual. Face match the Air Force. What are the good girls that make bad choices? What are the good girls that make bad choices? Yeah. What are the good girls that make bad choices?
Lunch and Big Sur, magnesium wheels on the Porsche. Made a cup of extra, soda half a bird with the moisture. Tryna dodge in them Ford Taurs. But Metro time with my Dendelore. I hop out the ASC McLaren, rocking all velour. Buck your head cocked to the side, I'm a connoisseur. How you broke his, but outside chasing. I ain't got no label on the fish, but it's all yours. Flow they been waiting on, I got an 80 on. Why you kissing that you be hating on? Got certain accounts just for money growth, and I don't even gotta do but just make more. Go make sure it's found good. Real never quit, even when it's slow. Oh, you thought them was some canned goods, bust them open, then we right back on the road. Sweatpants, count $250,000 on the floor.
You know these balls is hard like some dang oysters. Oyster perpetual, face match the Air Forces. What are the good girls that make bad choices? What are the good girls that make bad choices? Yeah. What are the good girls that make bad choices?
Life can be beautiful.
It's the top 5 lister, double S drifter. Then you know I came with it. Cute with the lip shutting like missiles. Act right, you can get the Nissan Sentra. For all you the driver inside got a license, they hop up out the pot and get your top rhyme. We survive, you can only catch a whiff of. Locked in way before the top 10 when I had the mutton chop shades and the wide rim on a different way that I came in the game on. When I levitate, grab my sneakers and hang on. Young, but I still got sons in the game, but they not like the one with a dot in his name. If it's locking, it's gotta be knowledge you made it. The wildest applause when we hop on these stages. Go on, get your Teflon on, but once we let off this track list, go on, blow your chest off. When the last time that you heard a sound this hard? Compliments and knowledge in them. And we can go toe to toe. Anyone you know, young or old, to get drove in the. I just did the Super Bowl halftime show with the GOATs. What I wanna do with verses. That's like comparing T-ball to the MLB. Y'all out of your league, we not the same person. I'll be doing this till I'm about 86, old as a holding my on the nurses.
The NBA on 2K Sports welcomes you to Wednesday afternoon basketball. We'll watch Detroit in this one as they go up against Brooklyn. Good evening, everyone. This is Kevin Harlan, joined by Stan Van Gundy and Greg Anthony. tip-off goes to Detroit.
It's a really ass.
Here's Black. Drains it from beyond the arc.
Yeah, the combination of shooting inside, it's what made Black a top 10 center.
And Mourning throws it down.
Well, he's a bit of an undersized center. However, his leaping ability can certainly mask that.
Oh, how about the dunk right there? I love seeing him go up with that force.
Here's Ball. After the basket by Detroit. Launches it. And Irving pulls it down.
And they had some botched coverage that turned into no coverage.
And that's out of bounds. Detroit will retain possession. And Irving throws it down.
And you love the quick ups, but then how about that explosiveness on the finish? Irving, man, he just has incredible gifts.
Stolen by Jackson. And we've got a whistle. The refs are indicating it's a transition take foul. It's going to be a shot and the ball. Detroit shooting their first foul shot of the game. We've known about Jaren Jackson Jr.'s defensive acumen, but GA much improved as a scorer as well.
Yeah, her range out beyond the arc and his handle, I think it's underrated. One of the top two-way bigs in our league.
Butler goes in, and it's Butler with the jam.
Well, this is where Butler is elite. The ability to score the ball going downhill.
Mobley outside. Jackson. And Jackson throws it down hard.
Oh boy, to be young again.
Makes you nostalgic, doesn't it?
Home.
Pass to Butler. A three ball. Drills.
Well, it's easy to break in this game.
Butler's got 5.
Down swing.
Yeah, Butler with the quick trigger there off the catch. Nicely done.
And Draymond Green picks up the foul. That's his first foul.
Second team foul.
We've got 1:48 left in the first quarter. Here's Black. Boom, he jams it straight down.
Well, Black is a smooth athlete. I like it when he gets downhill.
They kick it out to Green. Back to Ball. Pass to Butler. Shot clock at 6. Here's Anthony. And it's Anthony with the jam.
And it doesn't get any easier for Carmelo. Love seeing him go up strong inside.
And Jackson
Gotta stop my steal, bro.
How about the head of steam he's able to generate right there and just gets to the rack really easy.
Takes a step back. Anthony right side. Off target with the free throw line, Jay.
Back on the bullshit again.
And so it's Irving. He brings it up for Detroit. They lead by 4. Pass to Green. Irving with the steal.
Bro.
Shot and game clock separated
This
by
funky
5.
ass jersey this nigga wearing, bro. I gotta take the shit off, bro. Shit mad close to my toes. Ugly ass fucking jersey.
And he tries in.
And I'll tell you what, few forwards have ever had that lightning first step of Dr. J. He just takes away the angles of the defense.
Rebounded by Jackson. And a wide open look for Irving. And so it's Detroit.
Back to the bullshit, bro.
With a 6-point lead at the end of the quarter. They're playing a bruising game inside. And if you're just joining us, we've played through 1 quarter in this one. And before we move on, what do you guys think about what we've seen so far from Detroit?
Hey, why take jump shots when you can get your points at the rim?
Yeah, they've made a point to get inside on this defense, and it's been working like a charm early on.
Got a piece of it. Daniels with it. Defended by Giddey. There's the triple. Drains the three-pointer. Daniels got the first points up on the board here in the second quarter for Detroit. And now we'll get a perspective here on how the hustle game has been going for Detroit.
Well, our coaching staff has to be happy with how active they've been defensively, forcing turnovers and making the offense uncomfortable.
And so far, just a great job forcing turnovers and creating opportunities in the open floor. The defense at the heart of that.
For three, Durant. And the three ball is good.
Matching baskets from the perimeter, an earmark of today's game.
Yeah, sometimes you get in a shootout like this, but you just hope that you can get a stop first.
In. And he goes strong with the one-handed jam.
Quick burst in close from Daniels for the bucket.
And how about the emergence, Stan, of Dyson Daniels as an elite wing defender?
Yeah, look, Kevin, I think what happened with Dyson Daniels is he just got a chance to step into more playing time. And as he got that consistent time, he showed that he's not only one of the best defenders in this league, but he's got more offensive skill than people thought he had also.
Pass to Smith. From deep. Rebound by Smith.
Well defended that time. He's a shooter that the D has to close down on quickly when he's ready to pull the trigger. I love that they're continuing to attack despite being up big.
Yeah, they're being absolutely relentless, building this lead in every way possible.
To the wing right side. A nice shot by Aldridge. Aldridge has got 6 here in this quarter.
And we've seen Aldridge make this shot before. And the D has to at least honor this three ball.
.156 left to play here in the half. Back to Bosch. And the dunk by Bosch.
And Bosch can use his size like he did there. And he can step out and hit the jump shot as well. You love the versatility.
Durant.
I don't understand how one game I can shoot and make everything. The next game I'm timing it the same way and everything's a miss.
KD's got 5.
Now that's a high percentage look when the
I'm just getting blown by. I'm just getting blown by, bro. Like I have no defense.
The offense. Coaches notice that extra effort.
Oh, attacking the paint. That's the attitude a coach wants his players to have.
Brooklyn trails by 10. Here's Giddey. How's that for an answer? Right back with the dunk.
That is Giddey at his best, using his long strides to get to the rim.
To the right side. In the corner, Smith with it. Shot clock at 5. Nice ball movement by Detroit. 5. It's good on the putback. And Detroit leads by 10.
That is really good work there on the offensive glass.
Smith with it. Now Smith defending. Pass to Anunoby. And Anunoby slams it in.
With enthusiasm, Anunoby punishing the D for giving him that opening.
It's a 4-second differential between the shot clock and game clock. And Durant gets it to go.
Look, he's the kind of player that has you awake at 3 a.m. asking yourself, how do I stop that?
Pass to Edwards. Smith outside. Here's Aldridge. And so it's Dyson Daniels making things happen for Detroit. He got into double digits for the quarter with 10 points total. And we'll be back with you shortly. And after a fairly even first couple of quarters, the second half could turn out to be a quick one as both teams try to gain an edge. And so it's Brooklyn with it. They trail by 6. Here's Ball. Still yet to score. Pass to Anthony. 6 to shoot. The kick out to Ball. The three-pointer no good. Detroit leading by 6. Irving for 3. It's good
Get the
from
fuck
long
out
range.
of here, bro.
Irving's got the first basket of the second half here for Detroit.
Well, that one's on the defense. Gave him a little too much of a window there.
Anthony nowhere around. And it's good off the back rim and in. Anthony's got his second basket.
And the shooting form of Anthony, just perfect. He's dangerous with the catch and shoot and just terrific at scoring when in rhythm.
And Dr. J slams it in.
Incredible reverse throwdown. Excellent body control.
And guys, I'd even go as far to say that was a punctuation dunk. Now Ball. Outside Butler. Takes the 3. It's good. The assist that time from Ball. Butler's got 8 points.
Well, look, you can't dare Butler to take that. He will.
Jackson from long range.
Doesn't register as a block, but he did everything you want defending that shot.
Well, you know, sometimes the most pivotal plays don't always go on the stat sheet.
2 minutes gone in this third quarter now. In the corner, it's Mobley. Buries the corner 3.
And Mobley is a work in progress from there. Draining the triple should certainly help his confidence.
Brooklyn trails by 9. Outside Butler. Oh! Thrown down by Butler.
Butler getting something right at the rim, and he says, thank you very much.
Nifty move.
That's a stomach punch, guys. Turn it over and give him a free run to the bucket.
Oh, you're so right. No question who has the momentum now.
A sequence like that really does sting. I'll tell you that much.
This is his first free throw of the game. And the first one at the line is good.
I tell you what, it's scary when you think about how much room Ball has to grow when you factor in how efficient he is already.
To the paint. Here's Mobley. The rebound by Alonzo Mourning. Brooklyn trails by 6. Pass to Butler. There's 53 seconds left in the third quarter. And it's rebounded by Dr. J, Julius Irving. Launches a 3. Another 3 for Detroit.
Well, he saw the defender back, and he got the looky like from 3 and capitalized.
And here is Ball. Anthony in the corner. And they come right back with their own three-pointer. Anthony's got 7 points in the game. 3-second difference between shot clock and game clock. Mobley is screened. Back to Irving. Clock at 6. Detroit needs to get off a shot. Wide open. And Detroit again with the bucket.
Ooh, they're not making it easy on themselves. Tough shot.
And so is Detroit in the driver's seat, up 8 points at the end of the quarter. Their shooting has been the big key. Their percentage from the field so far has been terrific. And don't go away. We'll be right back. And this is it. Glad to have you along for this fourth and final quarter. Detroit leading by 8. Screen by Smith. Down low. And Smith with the stuff.
And guys, we're going to see a lot of that from this young man. Smith right now, beasting.
And we will have a timeout called by Nick Nurse. Wants to make sure everybody's coordinated and intent. Brooklyn making some changes. Brooklyn trails by 10. Giddey surveying the D. Outside, Giddey. That's good, and so Giddey with the assist.
Oh, KD could sit out there all day and nail threes if the defense lets him.
Screen by Smith. Lets the three fly. Bangs home the trifecta. Smith's got 5 points in the quarter.
Matching baskets from the perimeter, an earmark of today's game.
Yeah, sometimes you get in a shootout like this, but you just hope that you can get a stop first.
It misses. Brooklyn trails by 7. Launches it. Tatum. What an effort by Jason Tatum.
Yeah, nice hustle by
Fucking go,
Tatum.
JT.
When an all-NBA level guy is giving effort like that, it's infectious.
If you came to watch a scoring battle, you're in the right place.
Yeah, and how great have these offenses been for these teams tonight? Just fantastic execution.
And here's Brooklyn. Outside Tatum. Outside Durant. Oh, KD buries the three.
Really like how Durant is playing tonight. Going for his. This guy is just so unreal.
Got a piece of it. Tatum. And a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here. It's on Chris Bosh.
Look, when you attack inside, you give yourself a good chance to get to the line.
Detroit making a switch here.
He is absolutely the guy you want at the line in that situation. It just shows you how much he loves these moments.
Green from outside.
And they needed a hoop. He gets them one. Huge basket.
On the wing, Giddey. Now Durant. Wrestler's a 3. 3. Good.
Well,
Talking to him right now. He's talking to him right now.
From outside, that does not go. Brooklyn trailing. For those just joining us, fourth quarter here. We're just over 2.5 minutes into it. And they're unable to get the tying basket.
KB, you are 7 fucking feet, bro.
For Detroit. They've held a 12-point lead early. Outside, Smith. Rebounded by Edwards. So it's Brooklyn now. It's tipped. And stolen by Daniels. Irving with the tip. Smith with it. 6 on the shot clock. Here's Anunoby. Now Smith. And he jams it in.
Big-time basket at a big-time moment.
Yeah, don't you just love to see a player embrace that kind of pressure?
And Durant has been in these moments before.
The fuck are you fouling for, bro? You have 3-second difference, bro. Whether he makes it or misses the ball back.
So it's Detroit now. A 2-point game. Just 2 seconds between shot clock and game. And Aldridge comes over to help. Now Anunoby. Irving fires.
Fuck up the whole flow of the game, bro. Fucking dumbass computer.
Command of this game with time starting to run out.
Yeah, and at this point, the
Bro, I'm tired of the fucking computer making me fucking lose, bro.
No needless fouls and no threes.
Now a timeout called by Detroit. They're ahead by 5. What do you think, guys?
And the game pretty much over. Curious timeout here.
Well, they could be trying to just make a change just so their subs can close this game out.
And so it's Detroit.
们这脖子上喜欢挂玉牌，香炉供台上摆，长大才开白黄牌。虔诚拜三拜，钱包里面多几百。易的是，难的是等。来财，来财，来财，来财，来。中指力滚力，对应好运八方来。散了才能聚，你不出手，说了斋。这一把愿花钱交朋友，卖艺高人胆大，让他回馈下社会先，摸到那顶皇冠后，找你做事人太多，事前两袖清风做，一阴一阳之谓道，仔细东来，明码标价的那些物，非黑即白。坐上颁奖台，切莫张灯结彩。八仙桌的收尾，少不了弄菜。上北下南，左西右东，东南东北，西北西南，步步高升，八方来财，四海为家，家兴旺，百事可乐，千事吉祥，万事如意，顺风顺水，天道酬勤，鹏程万里。你不给你表示了吗？啊，我们这脖子上喜欢挂玉牌，香炉供台上摆，长大才开白黄牌。虔诚拜三拜，钱包里面多几百。易的是，难的是等。来财，来财，来财，来财，来。中指力滚力，对应好运八方来。散了才能聚，你不出手，说了斋。才从八方来。
Thanks for tuning in this Wednesday. 2K Sports presents the NBA. I'm Kevin Harlan. With me tonight, former NBA players Richard Jefferson and Greg Anthony.
Got a team of sweats.
Now, Jokic. Draymond Green pulls it in. So it's Brooklyn now. Here's Aldridge. No good from outside. Lets it go. Here's Olajuwon. Shot clock at 6.
He is so gay, bro. He has 5 centers, bro. How the fuck can you even play with 5 centers, bro? He has Jokic as a fucking center, bro. Not 5 centers, 3 centers.
Now here's Giddey. Off to a
Too
good
slow.
start as he hits his first shot attempt.
An efficient start here offensively, working it inside for the easy 2.
Well, Josh Giddey provides a floor general's mentality, RJ, in a 6'8" frame.
Yeah, he sees the floor extremely well and prides himself on his ability to create easy looks for his teammates, especially in transition. Well, Durant takes a hard shot and makes it look so easy.
Here's Jokic. The shot goes in, first of the night. He's 1 for 3 to start the game.
He just makes it look so easy on offense. Like, who takes pleasure in torturing defenses? He does.
Showing nice feel for the mid-range. He can take advantage of that spot on the floor.
Mr. Reliable, you can count on Green to show up every night.
It's Giddey with the drive. The shot by Butler, nobody around. And that comes off the assist by Giddey.
The real come at us, and we're coming right back at you.
Yeah, I love the competitive fire right there. You drain a triple on us, and I'm coming for my revenge.
Number 2.
Here's Jokic. Brooklyn with the rebound.
And typically he has the touch to finish when he's in tight, but not sure on that possession.
Pass to KD. Fires from the wing. Here's Green. Outside for Durant. Outside, Ball. Brooklyn needs to get off a shot here. Back to Green. And again, Brooklyn with the triple.
Must have been too good to pass up because Green is kind of picky from the arc.
From deep, Jokic. Durant with some nice D.
And not allowing the shooter even an inch of breathing room on that one.
I'm sure they'll think twice about shooting against him next time.
Now, here's Ball. The kick out to Aldridge. Trying to find Ball. He gets it to him. The baseline J off the mark.
Usually he's a master in the midi, but not that time.
It's Durant on the wing. Green, the screen. And it's Ball in the corner. Over Jokic. Ball, no good. Outside, Green. Durant with the steal. And the foul called on Porzingis. That's his first foul.
I mean, I like the call. I thought the defense was just there a little late.
Here's Green. Outside for KD. And the last second attempt does not go in for him. And so it's Brooklyn with a 6-point lead at the end of the quarter. Their defense has been terrific in this game. We'll get you back to the end. And for those of you just tuning in, the second quarter of action is where we're at right now. And let's take a moment here to get your guys' take on scoring so far for Brooklyn.
They've really been dialed in from deep. This is a team that has a ton of confidence in their outside shooting ability.
And one other thing they've done well today, guys, share the ball. I mean, set up teammates and just playing unselfishly. Supreme confidence. Smith really stretches the floor with his ability to shoot.
Brooklyn leads by 7. Right, we see a lot of change in the NBA, but Nikola Jokic always seems to stay in the MVP conversation.
And not just in it, at the top of it. His ability to affect the game is basically unmatched. He dominates in just about every single aspect.
Well, he knew he had options on the arc, and he made good use of them with that kick-out pass.
Inside, and the dunk by Porzingis.
The ideal pick man. Porzingis has a giant frame and can roll. To the hoop or pop it out and hit a J in this action.
Pass to Anthony. And that comes off the assist by Giddey. Anthony's got the lead up to 10 now for Brooklyn. Second quarter of action, about a minute and a half played. Pippen with the bucket.
Practically automatic shot there by Pippen. He knows he just needs the ball, and then he is good to go.
Giddey surveying the D. Outside Anthony. A 3-ball. And again, Brooklyn with the triple.
Well, Anthony is just this competitive. He wants everyone to know what he can do.
from deep. Green. It's rebounded by Giddey.
There's some defense for you. For someone who's as good at shooting the three ball as he is, you need a defender who's equally good at guarding against it.
3 points.
And with the lead, I like the strategy here. Continue to get the ball to guys who can do something with it.
This is when good players really get after it. He can sense that they're reeling, and he's going to put his foot on the pedal.
Pippen with the wide open look. The long distance three is buried. Pippen's got 6.
Extending his range there. Pippen hoisted that one up from way downtown.
Anthony with the bucket.
And an eye for an eye. Both teams working to stretch the floor.
This is today's NBA. Hey, we see this kind of exchange more often than not.
A steal turned into a foul.
Porzingis could have been just another big, but he defies expectations. He's got such an impressive array of abilities.
And both free throws good for Porzingis.
Just solid. Really one of the very best there is at the free throw line.
Here's Giddey. And the dunk to finish it off. A beauty.
And I love watching Giddey take it strong to the basket. The D has got to be aware of it.
And stolen by Giddey. Driving the lane. No one near Smith as he lets it go. And again, Brooklyn with the triple.
And this is the game plan for him. He's a big part of their floor space.
Yeah, you got to know where he is at all times, especially when he's roaming around the perimeter ready to fire.
We've got a 9-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. Here's Anthony. Smith right side. Anthony in the corner. Yes, and it's Smith with the assist that time. He's got 11.
And Anthony is certainly capable of sinking the triple. The D has to respect that quick release and get out on it. Well, you like guys who can work that in-between area, really keeps the defense honest.
Yeah, Melo may not be going anywhere.
For great shooters like him, pretty much any shot is a good shot.
Carmelo Anthony getting it done for Brooklyn. He totaled 14 points in the quarter. He's given them all the offense they need right now. We'll return shortly. And with a big gap on the scoreboard, the second half begins with very different goals for these teams. One side trying to mount a comeback, one side trying to protect their lead. Now, here's Ball. Still scoreless. And Ball slams it in.
And Ball is more athletic than giving credit. He's got surprising pop off the floor.
And Draymond Green picks up the foul. That is his first foul of the game.
Personal foul.
I mean, that's a tough break for the D. I mean, he took the hit and drew the whistle.
Brooklyn on defense. 19-point lead, which is the largest margin in the
game.
My
God. Oh, my God. Wemby.
Sometimes you watch
he deserves to get beat. He's fucking bumped. Not even one man.
Hitting threes at well over 7 feet tall.
It's stolen by Wembanyama. For 3, Ingram hits it from 3-point range.
It's not fair,
Ingram's
bro.
got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3. RJ, we have never seen a
got Wemby on the
Victor
bench, bro.
Wembanyama. In your opinion, what's his potential?
Wemby has so much potential, it's scary. The number one thing that can stop him from being one of the greats of all times, in my opinion, is injury. After that, there is nothing that is stopping him from being one of the most dominant physical specimens we've ever seen.
Wembanyama high post. And there's a foul. It goes on Jimmy Butler.
Yo, I got 3 straight fouls, bro, from just standing still.
Clearly struggling here with the foul. Still early. And just one more will put him over the limit.
And Wembanyama gets it to go.
And I like when Wembanyama is aggressive on offense because defenses feel helpless to stop him.
Ball surveying the defense. 6 on the shot clock. Pass to KD. Shoots from the line. Durant going to work.
Wemby, Schmemby. I got KD.
In the mid-range, Durant is deadly as ever. Easy money sniper, putting up a little silky jumper.
Robertson drives in, and Oscar Robertson with the slam.
And not settling for the jumper. Takes it all the way to the rim.
Outside ball for three. And
Gonna be my ass,
with
nigga.
the triple.
Well, Aldridge has his feet planted and was set to fire. They just had to put the ball in his hands.
Randall from outside. Ball with the rebound.
And he didn't punish them for the weak coverage there, but they can't count on him to continue missing.
Out to KD. Outside, Green. No good.
Fuck, I missed that.
Wembanyama.
Why not let me change my person? What the fuck?
Outside, Kemp.
Okay, bro.
Wide open.
Okay, bro.
Knocks down the 3-ball. Ingram's got
The
6
fuck,
points.
my whole controller just froze?
Smooth shot from Ingram. Shooting with range is definitely an area that he's worked at.
And timeout called by Nick Nurse. Looking for a breather and maybe adjusting a thing or two. Brooklyn leading by 13. There's 48 seconds left to play in the third. Tatum gets the bucket.
Now, what hard work from Tatum inside. Doing what it takes to find his shot.
Here goes Tatum. Anunoby with it. Picked up by Robertson. Nice move. And slam dunk by Tatum.
And one step ahead of the defense with that solid screen.
And then Greg, the monster dunk to finish it off.
Great chemistry on display. He understood where to put the screen in order to free up his teammate.
Let's forget JT was my guy in
2K.
that
Play here in the third. Cunningham outside. Outside Butler. To the paint. Pass to Tatum. Over Randall. That one doesn't drop. And so it's Brooklyn. Out in front by 17 points at the end of the quarter. They've had such great ball movement and shot selection. And there may not be a lot of drama down the stretch as we head into the fourth quarter, but stranger things have happened. Robertson outside. Out to the right wing. To the middle. Here's Wembanyama. Uses the glass to finish the layup.
And few defenders to ever play in this league have the ability to slow Wembanyama inside.
Robertson right side. It's stolen by Cunningham. In the corner. Tatum with it. Good, and the assist goes to Cunningham. And Brooklyn leads by 18. And an important part of every team's game, a look at the hustle stats for Brooklyn.
They've been defending with excellent anticipation all game long. Just look at how many times they've managed to get their hands on the ball.
And also, they continue to take advantage on the offensive glass. Those extra possessions paying off in second chance points.
And he wills that one in, sinking right through off the back iron. Tatum's got 5 points in the quarter. Smith outside. Pass to Butler. sinks the three-pointer.
And knew he had a look before he had the ball. Great anticipation by Butler.
Near the three-point line, it's Ingram. And they cash in right away with the quick shot.
That may be not the highest percentage of looks right there, but look, you can't argue with results, I guess.
And we're around 2 minutes into the fourth quarter here. Cunningham's shot is off. Out to the right wing. Nobody near Kemp. Three, good.
I want to say that that's great vision from Wemby, but he can see everything from that height, anticipating that the player was going to be there.
Now a timeout call by Brooklyn. 1:49 left to play in the final quarter. And here is Giddey.
Team foul. Oscar Robertson. First personal foul. First team foul. Now into the lineup for
Josh Giddey. Drops it in from 14 feet away. And it's 6 points here for Josh Giddey.
Late in the game, up big, they continue to attack.
If you want to be great, you have to have that killer instinct.
Goes up strong with one hand and flushes it down.
And if he sniffs the rim, he's attacking. Giddey not messing around when he gets in close like that.
If you give him that kind of separation, oh, he's going to take full advantage.
It's Giddey with the drive. Drives to the hoop. And here's KD for three.
Kevin Durant
trains it from beyond the arc.
And Durant plays with real competitive fire, which makes him so important.
And that one's good, Ingram. And so it's Giddey with it. He brings it up for Brooklyn. Earlier, they held a 23-point lead. Durant for three. Gets it to drop, and now he's shooting at a 5-for-8 clip.
Saw the opportunity to put this away and did not turn it down.
And that score probably slams the door for any would-be comebacks. And look, they put this one to bed.
There's 25 seconds left in the fourth. And he gets it to go.
Okay, I'm going to tell you something that everyone knows or should know. When Durant turns it on, there is no slowing him down. That's how lethal of a scorer he is in NBA history.
And Durant launches from deep. And again, Brooklyn with the triple. And stolen by Giddey. Outside Durant. Randall with the block. And he stays with it. And so it's Brooklyn easily grabbing this one. A resounding victory for them. And Greg in enemy territory, no less.
That's exactly right.
What blue team like, sir? I gotta put Bomber on KD. There's really no players I want other than Wemby, bro. It's crazy.
but they against his head and made sure he was. And his last thoughts were the things he didn't say. Right on.
My dad is that's leaving. What the fuck?
She woke up in the morning and she claimed her JSA. And she turned and asked her man if he was gonna be okay. But his cheeks, they turned a ruby red, and then he frowned and shook his head. And I'm sorry, love, I've got to go away. Right on, right on, right on, right on. They all went out one evening and it's gone. And they tried to figure out whose turn it was to pay. But they never made it back to bed. Some may recall that tears were shed, and no one's lives will ever be the same. Right on, right on, right on, right on. Well, I guess he found some comfort at the. Well, I guess that he regretted several aspects of his past. But he wasn't mean, he wasn't cruel, and he made sure his kids went to school. And sleeping well is not an easy task. Right on, right on, right on, right on.
It's so good. It's so good.
When we hit the block, you know we really got to get paid. Toss it up just like an orbit. Horn might just get all up in your face. And it's a clear view from here to see what's next. Turn up the pressure, cooking on them like a full court press. And rebound like world peace was Ron Artest. Cause it's the LAMONT then. Who brought the flame? I rock the mic right. This is for my people who work a 9 to 5. More like 9 to 9, my grind gotta be a crime. Trying to find the time during these trying times.
Cause I've been on a mission, cleaning up my history.
Trying to find a better place to raise all of my children.
But like a daytime soap, episodes are so boring, promoting nothing but drama.
And I can't even hide it, cause I was on the ride.
I've been riddled with problems since I was a toddler.
Product of poverty, popping my collar. Been dropping these thoughts since I dropped out of college. So if you're feeling the day, cause you work every day, take a second just to remember the person inside that I know. Psycho. So just feel the rage at the front of the stage. Put your hands up and show me that you're ready for the inner revival.
But it can't be
revival.
LAMONT then S.
finally feeling like I'm alive now. Everyday monotony making my mind cloud. Inner soul awakening, taking the time out. You done woke the beast and now it's time to get it. And deliver the sermon for the blind eyes and critics. I've been admitted, so I spit it full of people on the line. The ones who the sweat is purely for the sake of
Yo, bro, I just understood the emoji you just said. Nigga put a bat, nigga put T and a boy. Yo, you are fucking hilarious, bro. Ah, that's hilarious. Hot T boy, that is fucking hilarious, bro.
$16,000 square, 8 million up there, 2 million down here. When I was born, grandmama could see it. I be Bentley driven and very strategic. Orange sleeves, no diamonds are needed. Floors are heated, so be it, so be it. With P, get something to meet you. Your soul don't like your body, we help you free it. Then we wait for TMZ to leak it. It ain't no secret, so be it, so be it. Smoke. So be it, so be it. Smoke. So be it. CLIP, I can show you how to if you let me. I'm monogram like confetti. Ready, she leaning on Celine cause she ain't stepping in Giuseppe. Like each Pirelli, I got 8 of them, call me Andretti. If I'm not in the telly, then I'm twirling your like she in spaghetti. Heavy, circle back and come and get this. And your ears too, if you want them blue like belly. Lot of jetting, Prada betting, 911s. I'm the who's who with what's what. Papa heaven, around and get trying to test me, cause that I'm with like the draw. When it's sketchy, if they catch me, don't forget me. Resurrect me, buy a dog tag the same place that they forget me. Ski. Smoke. So be it, so be it. Smoke. So be it, so be it. You ain't solid, ain't valid, you ain't malice. Been quiet, ain't riot, you ain't Paris. Blow money, you owe money, we ain't balanced. You ain't believe, God did, you ain't Khaled. All black, back to back, this ain't traffic. Can't wrap your head round that, you ain't Arab. Y'all tweet, bird talk, we all parrots. Lone Star, cross the border, we like Dallas. 21, salute, we been savage. Tag 'em up, add 'em up. Savage, fly 'em in, fly 'em out, only the baddest. If I had her, then you had her, she never mattered. Wish upon the stars on my roof, they all scattered. Ain't no more Neptune, so peace Saturn. Off the first, it's a pattern, like middlemen, they, you know what happened. This is culture in the first place. So be it, so be it. Smoke. So be it. You cried in front of me, you in front of me. Calabasas took your and your pride in front of me. Her utopia had moved right up the street, and her lip gloss was popping. She ain't need you to eat. The net gon' call it the way that they see it, but I got the video I can share in AE it. They wouldn't believe it, but I can't unsee it. Lucky I ain't TMZ it. So be it, so be it. This is culture in the first place. So be it, so be it. Smoke. So be it, so be it.
So bad, you spend your cash on a you never had, yeah. I'm a Tommy boy, don't last, so I ain't gon' slide if that ain't by the bag, yeah. My life changed so fast that I don't even recognize myself from last year. Said she never needed no man, but when she with you, said she needs somebody else. And I ain't tryna add no pressure, oh, yeah. I know that they all doing extra. She got dark thoughts, let me hit some, yeah. Baby, I be messed up for ya. Said she wanted me to now, baby, let me get a little toy, And she got dark thoughts, let me hear some now. Baby, I be messed up for ya. I get dark thoughts too, but I keep them. Shorty got a friend group up, so I keep it on the low, but I peep them. Nowadays I'm stuck up in that mode, don't need a I'm really him, telling keep up. Always got that on me, let it creep up, yeah. Oh, they need a squad, they need a team up, yeah. I feel like Scotty got my beam up. No, my so bad, you spend your cash on a you never had, yeah. I'ma tell me, boy, don't last, so I ain't gon' slide if that ain't by the bag, yeah. My life changed so fast that I don't even recognize myself from last year. Said she never needed no man, but when she with you, said she...
Welcome, everyone. Thanks for tuning into 2K Sports. We've got some NBA action for you coming up. And tonight, we've got Boston playing against Brooklyn. With Greg Anthony and Hall of Famer Doris
Oh
Burke.
my god, I hate
Kevin
playing
Harlan.
Evan Mobley, bro. And they got a fucking 6'11" wingspan. That hurts. Simply awesome. I got 2 wins.
Here we go.
And so off the tip, it's Brooklyn. Durant wide open, he fires. Good on the three-point shot.
This is one of the best to ever do it. Simply stated, Durant is lethal from behind the arc, and the efficiency is incredible.
And it's Giddey with the ball for Brooklyn. It's a three-point game. Greg, we have another up-and-comer from down under, Josh Giddey.
I mean, a lot of young talent coming to the NBA by way of Australia. Great skill development programs showing in Giddey, who stands 6'8", but plays.
That's a steal, 2K. God damn, reward me, bro.
A lot of that.
It's a video game.
Smith right now, beasting.
On the wing, Giddey. And the officials will call the illegal screen right there.
When a pick like that is questionable and creates that much of an advantage for the offense, you have to blow the whistle.
I don't think there's any question. There are so many rules that favor the offense these days. You've got to be able to equal things out when an illegal screen is set.
Now here's Gordon. And he's good on the three ball.
I'll tell you, if you're not guarding Aaron Gordon tight and getting into his space, he is going to burn you in catch-and-shoot situations.
Here's Aldridge. Back to Giddey. The three ball. And again, Brooklyn with the triple.
The real come at us, and we're coming right back at you.
And you would expect nothing less from these two, taking pride and making plays.
Here's Gordon. That falls. High speed that time from Harper. Gordon's got 5.
Well, you have to admire the strength of Aaron Gordon. This guy is adept at finding his way through intense defense.
Aldridge can't get it to go. In the corner, it's Gordon. And again, Boston with the triple.
Just a passing clinic.
And just under 2.5 minutes elapsed here in the first. To Giddey. Pass to Aldridge. And they wasted no time getting those 3 points back. Aldridge has got a pair of threes now in the first quarter for Brooklyn. He takes it in. And Harper slams it in.
So good at reading the floor off the bounce and getting into the teeth of the defense.
Bangs home the trifecta.
Good way to start this game. You want to get him rolling as early as possible.
He's a guy who, if he gets hot, he can carry your offense for long stretches.
Hits the three-point bomb.
What a response from Anthony Edwards. If you make a three, he wants to come right back at you.
Durant for 3.
Yankees fans with him, bro.
It's Gordon with the ball. He brings it up for Boston. No one near Smith as he lets it go. And again, Boston with the triple.
And he's not going to miss that sort of an opportunity from deep.
Giddey goes in. Here's Butler. That's good. And so Giddey with the assist.
This guy is quickly developing into an outstanding playmaker, Josh Giddey. Nice setup.
And here is Harper. Pass to Gordon. And out of bounds as Brooklyn gains possession. At the end of one, both teams putting up some points. Boston on top. They lead by 1. And we'll be back shortly for the start of the second quarter.
17.
And some good action in the books as we get back to the game that's been pretty close here so far. And what do you guys think about Boston here in this one?
Yeah, in that first period, they looked to push in transition at every opportunity.
And why wouldn't they? You see their effectiveness in the open floor. Very difficult to slow down.
And when you talk about Dylan Harper, Greg, just how impressive is his skill set?
A tall guard with incredible handles and elite elusivity. He already has an impressive command of the pick and roll. Harper, I believe, is primed to be a special player in this league.
With KD's length and size, there aren't many defenders he simply can't shoot over.
And the foul called on Josh Giddey. That is his first foul of the game. Smith up top. He's got 5. Pass to Gordon. Back to Smith. Shot clock at 6. A shot by Anthony. Nobody around. It's good. The assist that time from Ball.
His three-point shot can be streaky from game to game and season to season, but Melo certainly a threat from out there.
Out to Smith. Launches a 3. It's all in by Alonzo Mourning.
And even against defense as tight as that, you almost expect him to still bury those.
Back to Ball. Stolen by Gordon. Near the three-point line, it's Edwards. Boston again missing. Pass the ball. Lets it go with the 3.
Yeah, with my team around
with the triple.
Zero hesitation at the arc. Ball truly believes in his ability to shoot the 3.
Now a timeout called by Boston. And as the coaches go to the clipboard to outline their strategy during the timeout, the players getting a chance to rehydrate with some Gatorade. That's key to staying fresh all the way to the final whistle.
And Kevin, it really is. And every one of these players knows it. They're all making sure to stay hydrated. It's impossible to play your A game if you're not getting enough to drink, especially towards the end of games when the physical toll of a long contest really starts to add up.
5 on the clock. Edwards flies in. It's deflected, and the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by Şengün. 1:43 left in the first half. Pass to Anthony. Smith outside. Now here's Mourning. Fires from deep. They get it again. Now Ball. And here's Anthony from the arc. And Ware pulls it down. It's deflected. 1:11 left to play here in the half. No one near Edwards as he lets it fall. Buries it from three-point range. Edwards got 6.
This guy is constantly refining his game, and Anthony Edwards is dangerous from 3.
And guys getting into a nice groove here, starting to feel it.
And this is partly what the game has become, right? A matter of dueling three-point opportunities.
Oh, here's Edwards. He has 6.
Really nice decision-making by Anthony Edwards. If you're going to play in the NBA, you've got to read off pick-and-roll action.
And Ball slams it in.
From the moment he took off, it was like the defense knew what was about to happen.
Here's Şengün. And Şengün throws it down.
just punch the ticket on that one. That'll get the job done.
Powerful two-hand jam. Pass to Smith. Beyond the arc. And again, Brooklyn with the triple.
He's wasting the clock. Some people can't
Nice
stay
bucket.
slow.
This guy's so mindful about the way he attacks.
It'll count. No good. Shot missing. And so it's Brooklyn holding on to an 8-point lead heading into the break. They've done a lot of great work from long range. We've got more in store for you right after this. And we've got third quarter of basketball for you. 2 quarters in the books. And Boston has possession. Trailing here by 8. Pass to Şengün. And a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here. It's on Alonzo Mourning.
And once Şengün gets the ball in there, he's usually going to score or draw the foul.
Greg, you look at Alperen Şengün. He's one of the best combinations of force and finesse in the NBA.
And you wonder how he fell to the 16th pick in the 2021 draft. You saw the numbers he was putting up as a 19-year-old in Turkey. Pretty clear he should have gone higher. And the great shooters know when they've got enough opening to go for the 3. I didn't think it was a bad choice on that possession.
Here's Gugliotta. Still scoreless. Out to the wing. Just 5 to shoot. Here's Ware. Reflected by Green.
Well, let's remember a former defensive player of the year, Draymond Green, sending it back.
Brooklyn leading by 6. Pass to KD. Kevin Durant, bullseye. Money on the 3.
Well, you simply have to stay connected to him. His shooting stroke is that pure.
And stolen by Giddey. Aldridge left side. Nice ball movement by Brooklyn. Back to KD. A 3. And again, Brooklyn with the triple.
Well, Aldridge has his feet planted and was set to fire. He said to put the ball in his hands.
To the left wing. Knebel wide open and he fires. And right away they match it with a 3-pointer of their own. And Knebel over the help. To the middle. And Green slams it in.
How easy is it to appreciate the intensity with which Draymond Green plays? Go ahead with power, sir.
And there's the foul. It goes on Jimmy Butler. That's his first foul.
Jimmy Butler. First personal foul. Second team.
Here's Demon. Hasn't made one yet.
Pretty early to be over the limit. That foul situation is something we want to keep an eye on.
Austin shooting their 3rd and 4th free throw shots of the night.
At the line for 2.
That one misses. Pass to Demon. They double him with Butler. 6 on the shot clock. And the ball's tied up, so we'll have a jump ball. Just 4 to shoot. Austin needs to get off a shot. And Butler sends it back.
Boy, the size and anticipation of Jimmy Butler. He sends that one back from whence it came.
Just rubbing it in their faces with that now.
He is never going to take his foot off the pedal.
Well, you love that he wants to wear out the defense. What a catalyst for his team. Incredible.
Quick draw like the old West.
Brooklyn leading by 9. Outside Butler. Off target from 3-point range.
And if they know what's good for them, that's the way they'll defend against him every time he takes the ball in the 3-point line. So lethal off the catch. Knebel is good at just finding space and then timing it quickly.
Here's Cunningham. And then Cunningham with the dunk.
And he can do a lot more damage to the rim than that
when he wants to.
Oh, you're right. And with the lead they're enjoying, I'm surprised he didn't put a little something extra on that one.
That should give him a nice little jolt.
Yeah, it has to. They need a jolt, GA.
Well, sometimes it's about taking it into your own hands. That kind of individual play could spark his groove.
Now here's Durant. He's got 11. And it's good off the back rim and in. KD's got 13.
Kevin Durant has absorbed a big-time scoring role everywhere he's been. This guy is so special offensively.
Pass to Knueppel. Lets the three fly. And again, Boston with the triple.
He is feeling it from three-point range. All of a sudden, he just can't miss.
Well, it's been an exciting game. Plenty of offense as we head to the fourth quarter. Brooklyn leads by 5. And we're coming back in just a moment. Get ready for the fourth quarter of action. And it's been a very competitive game so far as we get rolling here in quarter number 4. Brooklyn leading by 5. Now Anthony launches it. Gordon with the defensive effort. Here's Boston now. Boston with the ball. Pass to Knueppel. Gordon. He hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points.
Well, at 6'9", great athlete, Aaron Gordon can be a problem on the glass.
And so it's Ball with it. He brings it up to Brooklyn. Smith on the way. That falls. Nice feed that time from Ball. And Brooklyn leads by 6.
Well, you get the shot exactly where he wants it. Made that one look easy.
Pass to Knueppel. And here's Gordon from outside. He parachutes in for the putback.
We know unequivocally Evan Mobley has length. He's got timing. This guy eats up rebounds.
Yeah, not sure what that was about. I mean, talk about a brain cramp.
And Brooklyn making a change here. And Ball gets double teamed. Here's Anthony. Launches it. Gordon with the rebound. Boston trails by 4. Outside Mobley. Final quarter here, and we're just over a minute and a half through it. Mobley is screened. Gordon fires from 18. It's in. His shot is pure.
Okay, Evan Mobley a big, folks, but you can see the touch on that mid-range jumper. That's pure.
And that one drops.
He really thrives in high-pressure moments. That's a big-time play.
And here's Boston. Outside Edwards. And it's denied.
Wow, did he time up that block? Strong defense at the rim.
Ball surveying the defense. Outside Anthony. Pocket 6. And the rejection by Smith.
A relentless defender. Smith proving how disruptive he can be on that end.
And the rejection by Smith.
Boy, how about that defense? Coaches love to see that. Protect your paint.
And the shot clock expires. 24-second violation. And Brooklyn making a change. Boston trails by 4. outside Harper. Al Gordon. Shot clock at 5. And stolen by Giddey. And here we go. Butler heading to the hoop. It's stolen by Edwards. 4 on 3 as they bring it up. Mobley a screen. And stolen by Giddey. There's 38 seconds left to play in the final quarter. Butler outside. 6 to shoot. Now Durant. The long shot, no good.
They've got to take the first good shot they can find.
And they've got to be efficient with the clock. Quick score, quick foul.
And he slams it down with a one-arm hammer.
Well, you just love seeing a player with absolutely no fear.
To me, more often than not, when you attack, good things happen.
You had to foul, and on that occasion, to stop the clock. That's the enemy in this situation.
So the first one drops, and that makes it a 3-point lead. So he goes 2 for 2 at the line. It's a 4-point ball game.
That shuts down any idea of a comeback. That is big time under pressure.
Now a timeout called by Boston. There's 10 seconds left here in the fourth quarter. Turning here to our analysts, what factors, guys, come to your mind?
No time to waste here. Quick bucket and a foul.
Everybody has got to be in the exact perfect position defensively, and execution has got to be on point.
Outside Edwards. The 3 is off. And so it's Brooklyn who scrapes by with the win. A narrow win under difficult circumstances, Greg, as the visiting team.
It really was, but that didn't seem to bother them. I mean, road team, home team, all I know is they were the better team.
Thank God I'm with the G swerve.
Probably like a day. If I gotta fight for love, then it's like I don't even want it.
We welcome you to our 2K Sports broadcast. Some great basketball in store for you. This is Kevin Harlan, joined at the broadcast table by Greg Anthony and Coach Stan Van Gundy.
Oh, yeah.
And Oklahoma City starts out with the ball. Bosch with it, defended by Giddey. Here's Cunningham, and then Cunningham with the dunk.
Well, that's the kind of assertive play you want to see more of from Cunningham.
It's Durant on the wing. Off target from three-point range. It's tipped. And it's out of bounds. Oklahoma City able to retain possession here. And the foul called on Cade Cunningham. That's his first foul.
Yeah, really good defensive play to cut him off there and square up.
Here's Giddey. In the corner, it's Aldridge. That's good, and so Giddey with the assist.
And we've seen Aldridge make this shot before. So the D has to at least honor his three ball.
And just about a minute into the first quarter. Misses the wing chair. Thompson in the post. Pass to Cunningham. Back to Thompson. 6 on the shot clock. Fires from way outside. Brooklyn with the rebound.
And he's a good shooter from outside, but not sure from that deep.
Yeah, it seems like everybody's jacking them up from way out there these days. You want guys to stay within themselves.
And Cunningham with the slam.
Well, that's what you want from Cunningham. Use your size, attack the rim.
Here's Giddey. Aldridge is screen. The kick outside to Butler. Bangs home the trifecta.
Yeah, this is a great play for Butler. He gets all set up and then just calls for the ball.
And Edwards with the stuff.
And giving up some inches inside. With an aggressive style.
Yeah, you got to love that kind of effort. Getting in there and fighting through the defense.
Greg, Anthony Edwards is full of confidence, and it's beautiful to watch.
And rightfully so. Ant can do it all on the floor. As complete of a wing as you'll find in our league.
Here's KD. And it's Brooklyn scoring again.
Anywhere Durant can find a shot, he can make a shot. That certainly includes the mid-range.
Yeah, just solid work on the back end of that play.
Yep, you're right. Finish hard with 2 hands on that stuff. Aldridge left side. And that comes off the assist by Giddey. Aldridge has got a pair of threes now in the first quarter for Brooklyn. Outside Aldridge. Takes a 3. Gets the 3-pointer to fall.
Well, Aldridge has his feet planted and was set to fire. They just had to put the ball in his hands.
Aldridge wide open. He fires. And it's Brooklyn scoring again.
Well, look, if he misses that shot, coach might think of benching him. He's pretty fortunate he got that one to go.
Aldridge. And the dunk by Aldridge.
Once Aldridge gets the ball at the rim, it's over.
Aldridge is free. Over Aldridge. It's hauled in by Jalen Williams.
Well, he's more than comfortable in the mid-range, but you can't make them all.
The kick out to Aldridge. And a high-scoring first quarter. Both teams really filling it up. Brooklyn leads by 2. Let's take a quick break now, and then it's on to the second quarter after this. And close game underway so far. We'll see if either of these teams can jump out in the second quarter. And let's take a moment here to get your guys' take on scoring so far for Brooklyn.
Well, the coaching staff's game plan is very clear. Move the ball on the perimeter and shoot the shot with no hesitation.
And one other thing they've done well today, guys, share the ball. I mean, set up teammates and just playing unselfishly. I tell you what, it's scary when you think about how much room ball has to grow when you factor in how efficient he is already.
Oklahoma City trails by 4. Cunningham inside. Out to the right wing. Launches it. Good on the 3-point shot. Cunningham's got 7 points in the game.
Well, you try to stay connected to Cunningham, but he finds a way.
Pass to Bowen. Out to Anthony. Goes up on the wing. And it falls over the rim and in.
Yeah, credit the pass there. That's a nice setup.
Cunningham outside. Bosh the screen. Out to the wing. A shot by Thompson, and no one's around. Basket is good. The assist from Bosch.
Anywhere on the arc, Thompson is a threat. You have to do all you can to run him off that line.
Here's Anthony. His shot is good, making him a perfect 2 for 2 from the floor.
Refusing to back down. They put the contact on him, and he just ignored it.
It's stolen. From deep. Connects from three-point range. Anthony's got the lead up to 5 now for Brooklyn.
And Anthony is certainly capable of sinking the triple. The D has to respect that quick release and get out of it.
And the dunk by Bosch.
My goodness, he is such a great dunker.
Greg, a high riser, no doubt about it. Ball no good.
Nice work defensively to contest that shot right at the rim. Nothing easy.
Got to respect that kind of range.
And here's Ball. He'll bring it up for Brooklyn. Well, Coach, we know there's a lot of expectations tied to a #1 pick. Sometimes they fall flat, but that has not been the case so far with Anthony Edwards.
Oh, it sure as heck hasn't, Kevin. But I think it starts with Anthony Edwards welcoming the expectations. He wanted the expectations, and he has pushed himself to play to that level on a nightly basis, and he's done it.
Supreme confidence. Smith really stretches the floor with his ability to shoot. Both teams running perimeter-oriented plays that are working.
Well, you know it's become a three-point shooting league. Teams shooting a steady diet from outside.
Stolen by Bosch. There's 42 seconds left in the first half. And the rejection by Smith.
A relentless defender. Smith proving how disruptive he can be on that end.
Oklahoma City shooting their initial free throws
That was
of the
a
game
team
right
fucking
here.
block.
The first one falls. Both teams will make substitutions. So he picks up just 1 from the line that time. Here's Cunningham. Off to a good start as he hits his first shot attempt.
Well, I like Cunningham in the paint the most. His outside shot is still developing, so his focus should be on scoring inside.
7-second difference, shot and game clock. Towns in the corner. Good, and the assist goes to Murray.
And by distance, that corner three is the shortest on the court.
Now Cunningham. A putback. They kick it out to Green. Durant way outside. Carmelo Anthony getting
This
it
nigga
done.
missed a wide open fucking
He
layup.
got it. Double digits for the quarter with 10 points total. And we've got more in 2K Sports coming your way after this break. Second half of basketball upon us. We may be in for an exciting finish based on how close of a game it's been so far. Outside Butler. And the wide open shot from Green. Drains the three-pointer. Green's got the first points of the second half up on the board for Brooklyn. Butler with the steal. Durant in the corner. And again, Brooklyn with the triple.
And for Durant, it's just that simple. Get the ball and shoot.
Here's Edwards. And Edwards slams it in.
Yeah, he just punched the ticket on that one. That'll get the job done.
Powerful two-hand jam. And Jimmy Butler is what some might call an old-school kind of player. Would you agree, Greg?
Yeah, I mean, he's all toughness, grit, and basketball IQ. A tone setter at the defensive end who plays unselfishly. The guy is all about winning.
Two teammates in total sync. Butler getting good position and not taking any chances on the finish.
Now that's what I call a momentum changer.
Now, when you've got a point guard, that kind of spring, no lead is safe.
Yeah, he saw the opportunity to finish with some authority, trying to fire his guys up.
I tell you what, it's almost like stealing to watch how he plays the game from this seat.
Outside Aldridge. That's in, coming off the assist from Cunningham. Aldridge has got 11 points.
Matching baskets from the perimeter, an earmark of today's game.
Yeah, sometimes you get in a shootout like this, but you just hope that you can get a stop first.
Pocket 6. Stolen by Durant. Butler feeling out of it. At the elbow, it's Aldridge. Outside, KD. Brooklyn needs to get off the shot here. And it's Aldridge missing.
And even with good coverage defensively that time, he has confidence to drill the three.
To the paint. The kick out to Cunningham. Goes back up. And the nice bucket inside from Bosch. 11 points in the game.
And you gotta love the big bucket in the paint in this sort of a grinded out game.
Pulls up on the elbow. It's hauled in by Alonzo Mourning. Oklahoma City trails by 5. And stolen by Aldridge. And here we go. Brooklyn fast break. It's stolen by Cunningham. By himself. And Edwards slams it in.
You can see Ant-Man light up on the break. Loves being in the open floor.
And timeout called by Nick Nurse. He's ready to talk things through with them. Brooklyn leading by 3. 6 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Outside Anthony. That's good, and so Giddey with the assist. Anthony's got 12.
Again, it's Melo. He's lighting up the scoreboard, and this is what Anthony does.
Here's Towns. Here's Aldridge. And that one released in time, but no good. And as we end the third quarter, a great game. Both teams playing well. Brooklyn ahead, up 5. And we're coming back in just a moment. Get ready for the fourth quarter of action when we return. We've reached the fourth quarter, and what has been a very competitive game should be an exciting finish. And Murray's got the ball here for the Thunder. Trailing by 5. Driving in. And it's Murray with the jam.
Well, when Murray is driving it, he applies major rim pressure. He's really strong for a guard.
Inside, Tatum.
Strong work in close. I like it when he goes up with confidence.
Murray outside. Deflects the pass. Fast break. Here we go. Here's Tatum. Oh, and the jam by Tatum.
Wow, what a slam. Tatum not messing around right there.
Pass to Williams. Some nice passing by Oklahoma City here. Bucket.
And that was the right call. When you need a basket, go to the guys you trust the most.
Yeah, he got a good look, and he calmly delivered for them. That's what you like to see.
And guys, what do you think about the offensive approach so far that we've seen for Brooklyn?
Well, they've been hitting threes at a high clip, and the defense hasn't done enough to challenge them at the line. They need to close out and run them off the three.
And on top of that, they're getting a lot of points off assists. And it's always a good sign when your team is working as a cohesive unit.
And Anthony, really one of the most confident jump shooters, an elite level scorer who gets plenty of opportunities.
And just showing off for the crowd a little bit there. Roy enjoys putting on a show.
Here's Giddey. The Thunder making the shot. Here's Anthony.
Yeah, you hate to give up a foul on a three-point attempt.
That's good from Anthony. Good on the second free throw.
A lights-out scorer who possesses incredible.
Notice I get the whistle when I'm at home. I'm playing advantage as well.
Explosive play.
I'm sure they don't want to send him to the line. That has to be in their scouting report.
And looks like the illegal kick was set. Yep, that's right. That'll get their attention.
And not the most common call you'll see in the NBA, but hard to argue that pick wasn't illegal.
Yeah, and that's maybe something that should be called more. We see a lot of moving screens in today's NBA.
Tatum, and he misses the J.
We can't play better defense than that, patrolling that mid-range area.
And he gets it to go.
Important points for Mourning. So is a winner, and he wants the ball in that situation.
Now here's Giddey. Lets loose a three. Drained from outside.
Their ability, again, to stretch the floor, particularly in this second half.
Yeah, and where has the defense been? They've been content to let them fire away. They've got to close out to the arc.
And there's the three.
And guys, he's been a one-man air raid coming at them time and time again.
Well, what I love about his three-point shooting is the spacing that he's adding. It makes things a lot easier for everyone else.
Looking just about unstoppable.
Down he goes for three.
Heavy incoming from beyond the arc, a key part of their initiative this entire fourth quarter.
Yeah, it's always a little risky to lean this hard on the three-point shot, but when you're knocking him down, you might as well keep riding.
Anthony.
And that's the type of challenge Anthony presents to the defense.
So that means I was getting fouled all those times.
He makes the second free throw. Next will push the lead to double digits. Makes it, and he continues to shoot well from the line. Thompson fires. Off target from outside.
Doesn't register as a block, but he did everything you want defending that shot.
Well, you know, sometimes the most pivotal plays don't always go on the stat sheet.
We've got a 9-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. Edwards. Whoa, the reverse. And they can just let the clock run out here.
Cannot argue with the W.
Buries the deep ball.
Good thinking from Anthony. He's so good at going right up with that shot.
Edwards.
Anthony Edwards.
Oh, what a play inside. Anthony. The 20-foot jumper. Good. And so it's Brooklyn easily grabbing this one. A confident
Melo had 34, only missed one shot. Nice. .22 in the fourth quarter. Damn. Ah, boy, Melo. Only missed 5 threes that game. Shot 8 free throws. Wow, it's a big difference. Without those 8 free throws, would have won by 4.
Respect me from Brooklyn to Compton. I was born in 78. Never been a quitter. 2 years ahead of my time. I'm a 76er. They my sons. We some trailblazers, you heard? A bunch of kings floating in them Bentley Spurs. Pat Post, way more than just a rapper. Swoop down and snatch my prey like a raptor. Used to shop at Jimmy Jazz. I'm different. Y'all some cowardly lions eager to meet the wizard.
Playing basketball. Playing basketball. Playing basketball. Basketball.
I need you all on the floor, shut the door, no cap. Girl, move your waist, no cap. We'll go all night, out of sight, dynamite, no cap. Got what you need. No cap, no cap, no cap, no cap. Go! No cap, no go! Let's get back to basics, face to face at an undisclosed location. More cake, more out of cases. Rotate, slow it down, now we in the matrix. All day, every day. She don't wanna break, out of way by the lake. Sensational, you're my favorite. Use but don't waste me, that's what I'm made for. So, tell me no lies. Open up your eyes, hands to the sky. Uh-oh, why you so fine? If you don't mind. So, tell me no lies. Open up your mind, hands to the sky. Uh-oh, why you so fine? If you don't mind, baby, turn up the vibes. I need you all on the floor, shut the door, no cap. Girl, move your waist, no cap. We'll go all night, out of sight, dynamite, no cap. Got what you need. No cap, no cap, no cap, no cap, no cap. If you don't mind, turn up the vibe.
Yeah, that's how we roll. She wearing a Rolex, all those moving cold, and I'm on that grown flex. I bet you that they fold. These Made some bold threats. I'm living by that code. Technical a coat like I'm Joseph. She's in a robe. She's in a robe. I'm gonna get them both. Call me a dog, I go fetch. I'm gonna get them. I'm gonna get them. I'm over the west coast. Mashing at me looks grotesque. Right now I'm moving dolo. I'm kinda on my solo. My missus just got FOMO. Booked us a quick late Como. Life ain't easy, I'm in control though. Lengthy and I can throw that. Trying to find your way home with Todo. I'm not the Wizard of Oz, that witch. Back in the days when I was in PJs. Talking about those MTV days. Back to the time of the relay. Washing up. She's trying to get my details these times. I'm trying to watch that he say, she say. I'm on the beach chilling out with Shorty. She ordering some fresh ceviche. How could you stoop so low? How could you do that madness, bro? Walking a while just flow. God's armor, I got my back exposed. Man, them are at my throat. They counting me out, how mad's that though? I put them onto game and I've given out them access codes. My girl, man, they curl them nails. Go put it, curl them toes. Go get some brand new clothes, cause we going to carbon. I got a ball of flows, standing in Martin Rose. They couldn't unit 10 days. Man, them on Woolworth Road.
Backhands on, got rid of that weird. It's me that's rowing this boat. No, I can't just sit back and be an observer. Nigel boy, I got. I was trying to rap here in the low like. Prince's doing up. Come when cash converter. Said if you come with a cash out. Said if you come with a cash, I'll save you. Free bro, like Snoop. Gave him a beard and the case was. Can't tell me about my ones. Can't tell me don't take it further. Pray that broski gets his appeal. Could've tried turning him to a beef was fine. He was a burger. But don't get twisted. Even though that I rap, I'm still trying to trade in towns like New York mixed it. Still gonna put on big bits and I still got no love for the piglets. And they know that I come from Toxteth, the way that I rock is a little bit different. And there's no point trying to blend in cause it looks like I play for the Detroit Pistons. But from a kid I've been chasing a bag, man, picked up a box in the alley like listen. I've been like Leon Edwards, done Usman back when he so-called got him. Now the front of the whip need fixing cause he had a full of tick them. Then it is what it is now, staying consistent. Back to the biz now. I was in a system. Now I'm in an M doing them trips now. And not on me thinking I'm lit now, but I've been lit from a kid, I'm just big now. Make her the gal them still when I look out, thinks I'm gone cause she saw me with gigs now. Up in the bits now, moving diligent. Sat in I didn't even know I was innocent. Like some with ice, that summertime nights got everyone billing them. All of the bad ones in and out gym again. Maxi just see the back just jiggling. Don't know why, try act like say he's a stand-up guy when he's more Mo Gilligan.
Welcome, everyone, to our broadcast. This is 2K Sports, bringing you tonight's game. This is Kevin Harlan, joined at the broadcast table by Greg Anthony and Coach Stan Van Gundy. And so off the tip, it's Brooklyn. Here's KD. Good for the basket. Starting off 1 for 1 with that shot.
Anywhere Durant can find a shot, he can make a shot. That certainly includes the mid-range.
Greg, we have another up-and-comer from down under, Josh Giddey.
I mean, a lot of young talent coming to the NBA by way of Australia. They're a great skill development program.
Well, when you can get a defender off balance like Giddey did, you know you're doing something right.
Pass to Carter. It's a pick by Love from downtown, and it's Carter missing.
And close to making the defense pay for the lax coverage that time.
Oh, here's Giddey. The call will be against VJ Edgecombe. That is his first foul of the game.
I mean, I like the call. I thought the defense was just there a little late.
It's Giddey with the drive. And he gets the bucket.
Standing 6'8", Giddey is a long guard, and that helps him around the hoop.
Yo, he got titties.
Called by Albuquerque.
Yo.
On the court now is North.
Edgecombe with it. Love up top. Durant with the steal. Just around a minute and a half into the first quarter.
That is Giddey at his best, using his long strides to get to the rim.
Carter outside. Smith on the wing. Bangs home the trifecta.
And they don't want to get in a habit of giving him open looks from three. First quarter still, but not who you want to leave open.
Hey, that's an aggressive move by Giddey. You love to see it.
Pass to Smith. And then Smith with the dunk.
Well, what a display of athletic ability. Hammering it down like that.
And they call an illegal screen here.
And guys, point of emphasis for the league is to really crack down on illegal screens.
Yeah, and yet we still see it a lot. It's a tough thing to police.
To the paint. Fades away. Goes back up. Carter on the wing. Thompson outside. 4 on the shot clock. Lets it go from deep. Rebound, Brooklyn.
And even with good coverage defensively that time, he has confidence to drill the three.
Outside, KD. No good on the triple.
And I love the way he uses his size there to make sure he gets that ball.
Albuquerque trails by 3. .58 seconds left to play in the first quarter. And the dunk by Edgecombe.
If you want to talk about game time, Edgecombe is still going up while others are coming down. And that's a special play coming from the one spot.
You know, his passing can take a backseat for that dunk. Wow.
Wow, that is an impressive vertical for a point guard. My goodness.
And how about his awareness there, recognizing the open man?
Wasted no time on that one. KD's got 5 points.
And that's a scary sight for the defense. The last thing you want is for Durant to find his rhythm from downtown.
7-second difference, shot and game clock. KD can't get it to go. Here's Carter. And Vince Carter with the slam.
And that's what Carter does best, knifing his way inside so he can finish with the easy slam.
Again, Durant missing. It's tipped. For 3, Love. Well, it's been a high-scoring competitive game through the first quarter of play. Albuquerque out in front. They lead by 1. And
15.
And some good action in the books as we get back to the game that's been pretty close here so far. All right, well, look at how the points have been generated so far. Scoring breakdown for Albuquerque.
Well, I have to applaud their ball movement. They're moving the ball around, finding the best looks they can, and keeping everyone involved.
You also have to admire how they've challenged the defense inside, getting a lot of points in the paint.
Well, how about the momentum behind Love's drive, making it difficult to want to get in his way?
Brooklyn shooting their first shots from the stripe in this game. That free throw good from Anthony. Both free throws good from Anthony. Greg, we know something every scout liked about VJ Edgecombe was his raw physical ability.
Yeah, many felt he was already NBA ready in terms of his physique. He's fast, he's strong, and he can just leap out of the gym. No waiting for him to fill out. This guy is ready to go.
It's It's Carmelo Anthony on the wing. Smith inside. Hits the layup after the sweet pump fake to freeze the D.
And this is why you let Smith work inside. He's adept at knowing how to finish in traffic.
Not a lot. This court is tight.
And taking a quick look here at the hustle stats for Brooklyn.
Well, so far they've done a great job of reading the offense and repeatedly putting themselves in the right place to interrupt the play and force turnover.
And they're making their own luck with how hard they're playing, forcing turnovers and turning that into offense.
And we're a little over a minute and a half into the second quarter of action. Shot clock at 6. Outside Anthony.
Coaches love when their defenders put forth that kind of effort.
Oh, good with the triple. To Ware. The dunk and the foul. A powerhouse move, and he's got a chance for one more at the line. Lonzo Ball picks one up. Albuquerque shooting their first free throw of the game here. Pass to Anthony. Pulls from the hand. Good, and it takes a nice bounce off the right iron and down.
Good job of stepping up to the plate there, seizing back the momentum for his team.
Yeah, plenty of lead changes in this game. It's gone back and forth.
The pull-up shot, so hard to knock down. You have to stop and rise almost in one motion. Aggressive slash right there by Ball, showing no fear attacking the rim.
Wiggins outside. Here he goes. And that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle, and 2 shots coming up. Lonzo Ball picks one up.
Clearly in an attacking mindset. Not even physical defense could deter him.
And the winner's mentality Wiggins has is commendable. A hard worker who wants to keep improving.
And here we go, Albuquerque. Fast break. The shot's good from Ain.
Great defense leading to instant offense. That's how you start a break.
Outside Butler. It's Carmelo Anthony on the wing. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Takes the 3. Rebounded by Bowen. Albuquerque leading by 3. Ware, good. Ware's got 5 points so far.
And guys, they continue to put a lot of pressure on the interior defenders with their work down low.
Well, that's the kind of assertive play you want to see more of from Kyrie.
To the inside. And there's the slam dunk to finish it off.
Precise delivery on the pass. Led him perfectly.
Just 1 second between the shot clock and game clock. Pass to Anthony. Mourning with the screen. Shot's good by Anthony. Anthony's got 7 now in this quarter.
And Anthony is certainly capable of sinking the triple. The D has to respect that quick release and get out on it.
Kevin Durant, Draymond Green, Josh Giddey.
Here's Durant. And the last shot at the buzzer doesn't go in for him. And some good action through the first 2 quarters as we reach halftime. Albuquerque leads by 2. We'll step away briefly, but get you right back out here for the start of the 3rd quarter after our halftime. We've got second half action for you, and if the next couple quarters are similar to the first, this one could go down to the last possession. Pass to Ware. A great 1-2 punch. Beautiful pass and nasty jam.
And even if you risk a foul, the D has to play him tougher when he gets it that deep.
Yeah, once he gets the ball in that spot, help has to be very quick to rotate over.
Green drives in, and he uses the glass on the layup. Green's got his first points in this one.
And I love the physicality Draymond puts behind this drive. Get in his way at your own risk.
That one goes in.
Better to be lucky than good. Got that shot to fall.
And here is Giddey. He's got 10. Durant in the corner. Cranes the three, and yes, he'll go to the line for one more. That one goes on Anunoby. Brooklyn shooting their third free throw attempt of the game.
Such a unique player. Kevin Durant, pure shooter, incredibly skilled, all at nearly 7 feet tall.
And Jimmy Butler is what some might call an old school kind of player. Would you agree, Greg?
Yeah, I mean, he's all toughness, grit, and basketball IQ. A tone setter at the defensive end who plays unselfishly. That guy is all about winning.
And the foul called on Josh Giddey. That is his first foul of the game. Third quarter here, over a minute and a half into it.
Nice play by Edgecombe. He has the strength and body control to finish.
Giddey goes in. And again, no good by Brooklyn. Pass to Smith. And the dunk by Smith.
And guys, we're going to see a lot of that from this young man. Smith right now, beasting.
Count it. Durant got 6 here in this quarter.
Well, he clearly liked that look and made sure not to waste the opportunity.
And it's slammed in by Smith.
And using his length, getting in close to stuff it down. That's just too easy.
Just over 2.5 minutes gone by here in the second half.
Just working his way inside there. Durant so good at just finding his shot all over the court.
Good job there of going on the attack and putting pressure on the rim.
It's Giddey with the drive.
Just the kind of play they need in a game this close.
You know, that's the kind of aggression they want from their floor leader.
Well, it's always a big plus when you have a point guard that can attack the rim like that. Puts so much pressure on the defense.
And talk about putting some extra on it. That dunk was way over the top.
Close game or not, he's going to finish firm when he gets the space. And the dunk by Love.
Although Love plays with a lot of finesse, I love seeing him throw it down like that, showing how he can still elevate with the best of it.
And it's Durant missing. Albuquerque leading by 4. Smith for 3. Drops in the tray. Smith's got 16 points.
Well, you know that's the name of the game these days. Hit threes, spread out that defense.
And it's Love missing. Outside, KD. And the rejection by Love. And the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by Love. The 3 from Tatum. What a play. Simply trains it in at the buzzer.
Yeah, that is a timely three-pointer there. They had to keep it within reach going into the fourth, and that shot allows them to do just that.
Well, it's been an exciting game. Plenty of offense as we head to the fourth quarter. Albuquerque out in front, up by 4. And time for the short break and stick. And with these teams locked in a very close contest, this fourth quarter promises to be a good one. Brooklyn trails by 4. Pass to Bowen. Outside Tatum. That one, no good. And Albuquerque with the possession.
Away team foul. First team foul.
Here is Love. Thompson surveying the floor. Back to Love. Carter right side. 5 on the clock. And finished off by Carter.
And this is why he's called insanity. Some of Carter's throwdowns are downright vicious.
That was the most dramatic shit I've ever seen.
Nice little floater there. Soft touch.
Smith. It's good for his 8th consecutive basket in only 8 tries. Wow.
Man, that's just cold-blooded right there. He's taking no prisoners.
Yeah, he's leaving no doubt in this one. Doing everything he can to slam the door on a comeback.
Lets it go. Rebounded by Tatum.
And not allowing the shooter even an inch of breathing room on that one.
There's no airspace there whatsoever. That's as close as you can get without foul.
And that one is good.
And the fast break finds the right guy. Carter goes all out to make sure they convert.
And we will have a timeout called by Nick Nurse. He's not taking any chances and wants to huddle him up right away. Eight-point game. Now Anthony shoots the 3. And it's sent back by Carter.
And you know Carter is taking off on the drive. When he has a head of steam like that, he's looking to tear off the rim.
Outside Durant. From outside, so smooth on the 3 from Durant.
And coming down the stretch here, both teams still on fire.
Yeah, in hopes that your opponent is just going to go cold, that's not going to happen. It doesn't. Well, Love always has his head up and scanning the floor for open passes.
Durant fires. Missed on the 3.
Not quite enough defense that time around. Just lucky he was off.
The drive-by ball. Outside Durant. Takes the 3. The 3 goes down.
Zero hesitation at the arc. Ball truly believes in his ability to shoot the 3.
It's good.
Matching baskets from the perimeter, an earmark of today's game.
Yeah, sometimes you get in a shootout like this, but you just hope that you can get a stop first.
Love. Rebounded by Anthony. Here's ball. Now Anthony. Crane from outside.
And Carmelo is a gamer. When the game is close, this guy wants the ball and, more importantly, delivers in the clutch.
And Brooklyn making a change. Here's Smith. There's 31 seconds left to play in the final quarter. And there's the drive. Strong move off the glass.
So many ways Smith can hurt you, really showing us all what he's capable of.
Anthony fires. And get the 3. Carter misses the 3. And so Albuquerque takes the win.
Open chance. Made 8 threes, bro. I cannot make no threes. Wide open. Three more in this game.
do it to him, yeah, had to do it to him. Hey, whoa, 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 whoa. Yeah, I'm pulling up smooth, had to do it to him. Hit him with the 1-2, had to do it to him. Now I'm finna act a fool, had to do it to him. Feeling like I can't lose, had to do it to him. Yeah, I'm pulling up smooth, had to do it to him. Hit him with the 1-2, had to do it to him. Now I'm finna act a fool, had to do it to him. Feeling like I can't lose, had to do it to him. Had to do it to him, it was mandatory. I get racks from my performance. Every time I'm coming different, I'm not into being normal. Front or west side, west warmer. Everywhere, across the border. Yeah, I had to do it big, had to do it enormous. Really, I ain't had a choice, had to make a point. I'll be with my members, and no, you cannot join. This ain't no reveal, baby, I'm the boy. I'm everywhere you can avoid. Yeah, I'm pulling up smooth, had to do it to him. Hit him with the 1-2, had to do it to him. Now I'm finna act a fool, had to do it to him. Feeling like I can't lose, had to do it to him. Yeah, I'm pulling up smooth, had to do it to him. Hit him with the 1-2, had to do it to him. Now I'm finna act a fool, had to do it to him. Feeling like I can't lose, had to do it to him.
It's all game over. Now I'm celebrating another win. I keep them hating. When I'm on, better let it be. I got that champion pedigree. I came from the town, speeding on the bridge with the top down. In the 63 with the mode on sport. Is that you too short?
Yeah, I'm pulling up smooth, had to do it to him.
Thanks for tuning in this Wednesday. 2K Sports presents the NBA. I'm Kevin Harlan. With me tonight, Greg Anthony and Richard Jefferson. Here we go. And so off the tip, it's Brooklyn. Here's KD. Nails the 16-footer.
If there are any better pull-up shooters than Durant in the NBA, it's a very short list. All a defender can do, really, is just hope he misses.
And when it comes to rim protection, that's picture perfect.
Here's Giddey. The rim-rattling two-handed jam.
Taking matters into his own hands.
Yeah, we didn't expect to see that kind of finish.
A point guard getting up like that, boy, that is special.
Butler with the ball, guarded now by Irving. Pass to Giddey. Back to Butler. Now Kevin Durant. Just 4 to shoot. Hits the three-point bomb. Durant got 5 now.
And Durant focuses on taking high percentage threes, which is why he's so efficient.
And Draymond Green picks up the foul. That is his first foul of the game. Here's Irving to stop the run. And Dr. J slams it in.
And I'll tell you what, few forwards have ever had that lightning first step of Dr. J. He just takes away the angles of the defense. Well, he is looking confident. Love how they're using him so far.
Yeah, when he gets engaged this early in the game, it's bad news in the defense. He can roll this start throughout the rest of the game.
In an active player, Gordon can be a handful to keep up with throughout the course of the game.
Both good from the line that time.
And it's a luxury to have a great shooter like him at the line. Very rarely see a miss.
Aldridge is screen. Out left to the wing. And off the left side of the rim, and it swirls in for him.
And that's another basket for them. They have really come out blazing here in the first.
Well, Josh Giddey provides a floor general's mentality, RJ, in a 6'8" frame.
Yeah, he sees the floor extremely well and prides himself on his ability to create easy looks for his teammates, especially in transition.
Now here's Durant after the miss from Klay Thompson. And yes, it's good. He's got 10.
Their play on both ends has been superb. We'll see if they can maintain the momentum.
They came out and bum rushed them. Huge difference in activity level from both teams tonight.
On the wing, Irving. 6 on the shot clock. It's tipped.
Nah, they are locked up right now. That's how you know this shit is fucking RNG. Last game, he was scoring every fucking play.
That's fine. You love the effort, not making things easy for the opposition on offense.
Here's Green, and denied. He sends it right off the glass. And they blow the whistle for a foul. He was trying to disrupt the fast break opportunity. Miami's shooting their 3rd free throw shot of the game.
After a run of bad luck with injuries, it's great to see Thompson back on the court contributing, because this man, he is the definition of a warrior.
Brooklyn leading by 9. And the foul called on Russell Westbrook. That
He's
is
my
his
free
first foul of the game.
Mike Williams are going to stop committing crimes.
52 seconds left in the first quarter. Outside Anthony. Over Irving. And a little luck that time, but it drops.
I like their focus coming in. Terrific execution so far.
Couldn't come up with a much better start than this. They just have to keep it going.
Sinks the three-pointer.
And that's exactly what he's looking for. Draining.
He was in and out of foster care. His mom was crying.
Outside Anthony.
His father and Sal had separated from his mother.
Pass to Bowen. That one falls coming off Anthony's feet.
3 points.
So Rico, come at us, and we're coming right back at you.
Yeah, I love the competitive fire right there. You drain the triple on us, and I'm coming for my revenge.
And there's that chip on his shoulder. Westbrook plays what he wanted those 3 points back.
Here's Ball. And so it's Brooklyn in the driver's seat, up 8 points at the end of the quarter. Their lead is where it is because they've gotten good shots. A lot of...
They might think that this is normal.
And hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. Halfway through the first half in this...
Anthony, he ran wild as a child. From the time he was 12, he was drinking and drugging, and it got worse in his late teens.
And let's take a moment here to get your guys' take on scoring so far for Brooklyn.
They've really been dialed in from deep. This is a team that has a ton of confidence in their outside shooting ability.
And they're also hitting that mid-range shot at a high clip. A big key will be to continue that success throughout.
That's it in a nutshell when it comes to most of us.
Here's
We don't
Thompson.
have our parents around.
Brooklyn with the
Our
rebound.
family.
And not allowing the shooter even an inch of breathing room on that one.
I'm sure they'll think twice about shooting against him next time.
Deep two from Anthony. And all around the rim that time before dropping in. Anthony's got his second bucket.
And the shooting form of Anthony, just he's dangerous with the catch and shoot, and just terrific at scoring when in rhythm.
Lonzo Mourning grabs the miss.
You start off the burglaries like most of us.
Pass to
You're
Smith.
stealing basically to eat, to
And
survive,
Smith
to
gets
have
double
money.
teamed.
And
The three
there's a
from
lot of us
Anthony.
that do that since we're 15
Julius
years
Irving
old.
comes up with the rebound. Miami trails
It
by
can snatch your
10.
growth in life.
The
for
shot
sure.
by Thompson, no good.
He is single-handedly dropping the temperature in here with that cold streak.
Yeah, right now, he's just in his own head. Not much you can do to try and push through it.
And even with good coverage defensively that time, he has confidence to drill the three.
Thompson with the rebound. In
His rap
transition,
started
here
out
comes
with
Miami.
Lee Meyer.
All going
They
up court.
escalated over the years.
And it's Gordon finishing it off.
In 2006, he's convicted of a conspiracy to commit larceny.
He's going for the throwdown.
Then he's arrested again in
Smith's shot is good.
2010 for
Impressive decision-making there. He could have tried to score, but makes the right decision and hits the
It was
open
also
shooter.
reported that throughout his life, he didn't
And so
really
it's
have
Ball with
a
it. He
job.
brings it up for
He was
Brooklyn.
only
They
employed
lead by 11,
for 6
the largest
months
margin of the
back
game.
in 2006.
I'll give him an A for effort for
That's the
trying
only
to
thing.
dump through the defense, but maybe he should ease up on
As
that
he
one just a
reported,
little bit.
a daughter that
Taking
lived with her
matters
mother.
into his
and
own hands.
That's
We
basically
didn't
the back.
expect to see that kind of finish.
You can't control where you come from,
like that,
but you can
boy,
control
that is
decisions
special.
about where you're headed in life. And Williams made a series of bad decisions.
Smith outside, and it's ball in the corner.
By 2013,
4 on the
Williams
shot
made
clock.
another football
Shoots. Pass to Anthony.
Offense.
With 1 on the clock. And Ball slams it in.
Aggressive slash right there by Ball, showing no fear attacking the rim.
And so Steve Kerr decides to call a timeout. He's going to take his chance to talk to his guy.
Essentially, high-tech methods by which you reduce identification and
And so Steve Kerr decides to call a timeout. He's going to have a discussion on the sideline.
And they just can't seem to get going offensively.
And coach called his timeout to try and reset things on offense, shake them up a bit so they can hopefully start getting some shots to fall.
Miami trails by 11. To the wing right side. And here's Bosch for 3. It's no good. Misses his first shot of the night. And so it's Brooklyn with it. It's stolen by Wall. Here's Green. And Green slams it in.
That's a double whammy, guys.
That's right. A great defensive play. Then the emphatic stuff.
Yeah, once he poked it away, you knew what was on his mind.
Pass to Tatum. It's stolen by Green. In transition, here comes Miami. The kick out to Wall. Nifty move. And Green slams it in.
And wait to finish and cut into that lead a little bit.
Yeah, but look at the basket, guys, still shaking. Giddy goes in. Tatum wide open, he fires one. And that comes off the assist by Giddy.
Good job by Tatum to exploit the space just outside the arc.
And the basket by Edwards.
The real come at us, and we're coming right back at you.
Man, I love the competitive fire right there. You drain a triple on us, and I'm coming for my revenge.
And so we wrap up the first half. Brooklyn leads by 7. Stay with us, folks. We'll get back just after halftime to start the third quarter. And happy you could join us.
Like, his movement threw me off.
We've got 2 quarters left to go in regulation.
He's actually a very decent person.
Miami trails by 7. Greg, we have another up-and-comer from down under, Josh Giddey.
I mean, a lot of young talent coming to the NBA by way of Australia. Their great skill development programs showing in Giddey, who stands 6'8", but plays like a small point guard.
The shot by KD, no good. Outside, Green. Outside, Bosch. The kick out to Wall. Just 5 on the clock. Miami needs to get a shot off. Bosch can't hit.
Defense pulled out all the stops to shut him down there.
Pass to KD. Here's Aldridge. And he's good on the 3-ball. Aldridge has got 5 now.
And we've seen Aldridge make this shot before. The D has to at least honor his 3-ball.
And Wall slams it home.
And you can tell he put a lot of practice into that one. Wall's always ready to break out something slick if he's got the time and space.
And there's the call on Bosch. That is his first foul of the game.
Coming onto the floor for Brooklyn.
And we're just about a minute and a half into the third quarter of basketball. 6 to shoot. There's the 3. Kept alive. Pass to Giddey. Nice ball movement by Brooklyn. Back to Tatum. And slam dunk by Tatum.
Tatum just has too much bounce right there. Better be careful. You're trying to stop that.
And Wall with the slam.
Nice vision. When a teammate's got that much room to operate, you got to get it to him.
Outside, KD. Oh, KD buries the three.
Okay, I'm going to tell you something that everyone knows or should know. When Durant turns it on, there is no slowing him down. That's how lethal of a scorer he is in NBA history.
The kick out to Wall. To the middle. For three, Edwards. Some solid defense from Butler.
Yeah, but the defenders draped all over him. He just could not shake loose.
Pass to Tatum. And it's sent back by Bosh.
Oh, using that length on defense, Bosh positioning himself well to come up with the block.
Oh, big-time jam. Oh, man, that was sensational.
Here's KD. Three-pointer. And the rejection by Smith. Here's Wall. And that's out of bounds. Miami will retain possession. To the paint. Here's Edwards. Out to Smith. From outside the arc.
And you want more of this from Tatum. Able to make an impact on defense with this kind of activity.
Back to Durant. Stolen by Bosh. Offline with the baseline jumper. Brooklyn leading by 7. Giddy with it. He's picked up by Wall. The three from Tatum. And here's Miami.
And no need to rush this. Let the clock run down.
Yeah, you don't have to be quick. You just have to be deliberate.
You can't let Edwards get in the lane. Outstanding at using that burst of speed on the drive. It's been this way since halftime. Tremendous production from beyond the arc.
In the modern NBA, you have to hit threes to win games, and they've made that adjustment since the break.
And so Steve Kerr tries to
You said something?
He's going to make some adjustments to the game plan.
Shit took him out. That's bad coaching right there.
And that's going to do it for the third quarter. Brooklyn ahead, leading by 8. And time to step aside quickly, but we'll be back in no time with the start of the fourth.
Tell me I only score because he's tired. Nigga, that's bad coaching. Take your playing time, buddy. Have your people on the court tired.
Let's see what this fourth period holds in store for us. And here is Ball. Pass to Bowen.
Aldridge is 6-year-old Las Vegas native. His father
Smith right
described him
side.
as being
I don't know why he did that.
Supreme confidence. Smith really stretches the floor with his ability to shoot.
The putback. Here's Aldridge. And Aldridge slams it in.
Not messing around in close, just a superb finish.
Ball feeling it out a bit. Pass to Smith. And the call will be against LaMarcus Aldridge. That is his first foul of the game.
First team foul.
Outside Aldridge. It's good. The assist that time from Ball. Aldridge has got the lead up to 12 now for Brooklyn. On the wing, Irving. Off target from outside. And so it's Ball who brings the ball up for Brooklyn. The 12-point lead, their biggest of the game.
A great job by Anthony keeping his balance, not allowing the contact to stop him from scoring.
Thompson fires, and he does not hit. Now Anthony takes the shot, and he hits the jumper.
It's not necessarily common for inmates
the
to
strategy
stick
here.
up for
Continue
other
to get
teammates.
the ball to guys who can do something with it.
This is when good players really get after it. He can sense that they're reeling, and he's going to put his foot on the pedal.
And we've got a timeout called by Steve Kerr. There was no hesitating. He wants to talk to the team right now. Miami trails by 16. Shoots the three. And Durant sends it back.
Just look at the length, KD. Yeah, he's different.
Richard, for a guy who's had tons of hype around him, and despite the injuries, Lonzo Ball has had a nice career in the NBA.
Yes, it hasn't gone exactly the way Lonzo wanted because of injury. But like you said, with all that noise back when he was in high school, I think he's done a very good job just being himself.
And the sneaky hops of Peyton, capable of rising up and catching.
Outside ball. It's taken away by Peyton. Smith! And it's sent back by Aldridge. Here's Durant. Takes the three. Not that time. It won't go. 1:41 left here in the fourth quarter. Butler with the rebound. Brooklyn leading by 16. Left side Durant. Smith there for the rebound.
And usually that's a bucket for him, but look, nobody's perfect in the mid-range.
That is ferocious.
You said it. That was ferocious. Oh, my goodness, man. And he jams it in.
That one's going to be the final dagger, and these guys can now celebrate.
Market time of death. Does that mean we get to officially enter garbage time? I vote hopefully yes.
Ball with it. And Ball gets double teamed. Anthony drills it from outside. And Brooklyn leads by 19.
Saw the opportunity to put this away and did not turn it down.
And that's where Barkley slams the door for any would-be comebacks. And look, they put this one to bed.
Yeah, clearly he had an established position there.
Anthony looking it over. Releases. And he sinks that one, hitting the back of the rim on the way in.
And Anthony, really one of the most confident jump shooters. An elite-level scorer who gets plenty of opportunities.
There is some conflicting information.
23 seconds left in the fourth. And that one is good.
And when you put up numbers like he is in this one, he'll get some recognition.
A nice shot by Aldridge. Brooklyn with the ball. Outside Anthony.
Maybe it had enough of it. Maybe they were giving
fires from the corner. And it's Brooklyn scoring again.
He'll be asking for some lottery numbers later if he keeps knocking down shots like that.
All the officials are all over that one.
The first one falls.
At the line for two.
So he gets them both. Here's KD. Count it.
And even with the big lead, he remains focused.
And so it's Brooklyn easily grabbing this one.
Taking the opportunity and taking the chance of potentially surviving an attack because they were going to get them either way.
After the three men walked into the cell, what exactly happened is uncertain, but there is no doubt about what happened 6 minutes later.
You then see Williams on video dragging Thurgood's lifeless body out of the cell and puts him basically in the middle of the day room on display. Now, that not being good enough, I guess, Tariq then exits the cell, takes over for Williams, and drags him further.
It's the NBA on 2K Sports.
He is clear.
This is Kevin Harlan with Clark Kellogg and Greg Anthony.
But to staff as well.
As correctional officers arrived, Williams and Goya Kuchia shook hands and embraced.
They immediately submitted to the authority of prison guards. There was no fight. There was no acting out after that occurred.
So Brooklyn will get the first possession. Outside, KD. Let's go. It's hauled in by Pippen.
He will not be happy with himself. Got a good look from mid-range there.
Westbrook can't get it to go. Pass to Butler. And slam dunk by Butler.
Love the force and focus that Butler plays this game with. That was reflected in the finish.
Greg, we have another up-and-comer from down under, Josh Giddey.
I mean, a lot of young talent coming to the NBA by way of Australia. With great skill development programs showing in Giddey, who stands 6'8", but plays like a small point guard.
Three-pointer, Butler. Score the basket, his second of 2 attempts.
Tit for tat. Love that Butler came back down and delivered. Whatever you can do, he can do just as well.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Well, this early, they should be showing a lot more energy on defense. It's not there.
And he's got the speed to get away from defenders. Giddey turning on the Jets there.
Took him no time at all on that one.
Hey, knocking down shots on the move, much harder than it looks. That was pretty there.
Butler from outside. And here's Banchero. He'll bring it up for Orlando. Inside. Nice move. And Mobley throws it down.
Investigators have
making it look easy. Mobley using that size at the rim.
Outside, KD. Trains the three-pointer.
Was beaten and stabbed 52 times in total while he was in the cell with Williams and Goya Kachia.
The kid bled out. And it's terrible and it's sad. And I'm sure,
Fantastic job by
he has a mother. And it's a very sad thing for her. I don't know exactly the beef between them. But there's very few things in my mind I could think that kid could have done that didn't just want getting the hell kicked out of him instead of killing him.
Multiple times.
Torque and Muggsy, they were putting on an exhibition when they drug Andrew Thurgood out of that cell. It was to show the rest of the population this is what happens. They were making an example of him. When you look at it, it was nasty.
And it's Brooklyn scoring again.
Drag him out in the middle of the day room and then celebrate. These are sick human beings, if you even want to call it that.
Now here's Westbrook.
Andrew Thurgood. His father said he wasn't a saint, but he didn't die that way. I would agree with Thurgood's father. Thurgood was in jail for stealing a car, and he bet his fate at the end of the knife 52 stab wounds. So whatever he did, he did not deserve that.
Really relishes being a force on defense.
When you come into prison, they put you in what we call the fish tank, but it's a classification unit. They figure out who you are. Then after you leave the fish tank, you go to the max unit, while they kind of see how you hold yourself in the population. Now, the max unit is a terrible place for this because right off the bat, you're being thrown to the wolves. There's better places to put these young offenders that are doing here if they got any notion that they're tougher than they actually are. Like Andrew Thurgood, it can cost you your life very easily.
Williams went above and beyond to murder him in an extremely violent manner and then brought his body out for all to see, and knowing that it was captured on video camera. So what this tells me is that Williams didn't care. Williams is extremely dangerous because thus far, as we look at his life, there's nothing that deters him.
Nobody can play fucking defense, man.
This is going to be fun now.
There's no
got
indications of
a shootout on tap here.
No indication that additional prison time or being in the box or being separated from his gang members. Nothing. No consequence that he's experienced.
And it's been a pretty even game here after one quarter of play.
Continuing to escalate
and what do you guys think so far about the offensive approach for Orlando?
Straight away, they've opened things up offensively with skillful passing, running smart plays, and just setting guys up.
No charges for this kill.
And, you know, in no time at all, they've also started
The way
finding
it
points
works
inside.
in Nevada
Already
is that
taking the
their
brunt of that
investigations
interior
into
defense.
prison crimes go and are submitted for prosecution to the Attorney General's office. The Attorney General is a separate prosecuting agency from the Clark County District Attorney's office. This is something that was out of my hands.
And here's Anthony from the arc.
Emails later
Hits it
obtained by
from
police
three-point range.
showed that a top prosecutor
Anthony's
at the
got his
Attorney
first
General's
bucket of the
office
game, and he's
was
on the board
reluctant to
for
bring
three.
charges against the pair,
Brooklyn trailing.
arguing that it was just as
When you
likely
think of
that Thurgood
three-level
was
scorers
the
at
aggressor.
the power forward position, Jabari Smith fits the bill.
Yeah, he runs like a gazelle.
Shoot it right away because you can claim self-defense. He came into my home, invaded my house, and I stood my ground. Neither one was talking. Muggsy, he wasn't going to talk about it to anybody. That's obvious. That's a good way to get a life sentence. I think he probably felt like he might have gotten away with it.
Add insult to injury. With no charges brought against Williams for the attack on Thurgood, he was released from prison in May 2018.
Clearly, the family was upset after the murder of Mr. Thurgood. They filed a lawsuit against the Department of Corrections, stating that they did not provide medical care in a quick and efficient manner because Mr. Thurgood was allowed to lay on the floor bleeding with 52 stab wounds for 12 minutes.
When you're running neck to neck, those
The
kinds of
lawsuit
mistakes
would later be
tip the
settled for
scale.
an undisclosed amount in April
Here's Smith,
2020.
guarded by Stoudemire.
But back in 2018, Anthony Williams, age 36, was a free man once more.
And this is how lethal Anthony is in close, capable.
Now he's thinking, I'm invincible, I'm untouchable. Not only do consequences not matter to me, they don't even apply to me.
When he's released, well, turns out he doesn't turn into a model citizen. He's out there committing a series of robberies.
Got the benefit of the
I
whistle.
think he started in like Boulder City or something and just went clear across the valley, robbing every place that he could at gunpoint.
On July 15th, 2018, he robbed an elderly female of her purse and its contents. He was acting as the getaway driver in this incident, and they ended up, Williams and his co-conspirator, using this credit card of the victims at a gas station. 5 days later, on July 20th, 2018, Williams was involved in another robbery, this time using a firearm. We robbed a business employee of money and a customer of that business of their car keys, their car, and his wallet.
He was extremely
dangerous. Length is something you cannot teach.
And that one goes out of bounds.
Williams' crime spree was brought to an end just days later when he was apprehended by police. Now fully covered in tattoos, his appearance had become even more intimidating.
This is an individual who has on the back of his head tattooed a picture of a police officer being shot in the head. He has cops tattooed on his knuckles and on his forehead.
This is who Williams is. He has shown a lifetime of disrespect for authority, disrespect for rules, disrespect for the law, tattooing his entire face with gang symbols and Aryan warrior symbols. It's showing that there's no going back. He's in this 110%. He wants to be feared, and that he's 110% committed to his gang.
Really open up the half court as well.
Williams was committed to prison again when a jury found him guilty of robbery charges with the use of a deadly weapon. And he would continue to show his lack of respect for authority.
From anywhere, but he could have gotten a better one than that.
By the time of sentencing, our office had become aware that he'd made threatening statements about one of our prosecutors who was prosecuting that case. This is Anthony Williams saying on calls that he's hoping that she gets hit by a bus. He gets sentenced in that case, and the judge takes some leniency of a sort.
Clock runs out with the score tied going into halftime. And we'll be back for the second half following the break. Keep it right here on 2K Sports. And as we get into this third quarter, as we've seen so far, neither team able to create much separation on the scoreboard yet. And SGA has got the ball here.
Talking in the most disrespectful manner in open court and essentially saying, I don't care, give me whatever sentence you want, I hope you die.
So the judge there decided to change his decision right there on the spot. Life is out. But ultimately that didn't last.
Neither team giving
the Court of Appeals of the Supreme Court of Nevada decided Williams needed to be re-sentenced, and he was later given the chance, but he wasn't out of the firing line yet. Mike Dickerson and the DA's office were heading up a task force, cracking down on the criminal activity of the area.
One guy sacrificing for the other, that's how you succeed in this league.
Clearly, he's one of the
through our investigation, we're able to get up on wires on a number of
foul called on Cade Cunningham.
We're hearing orders being given from leadership in the prison to set up hit teams to go kill people.
I like this call because
we ultimately were able to prosecute 23 people that we brought in racketeering case against for a variety of crimes. We had everything from forgery and drugs to multiple murders. The majority of the murders that we charged were murders that were occurring on the streets of Las Vegas. It was only one that was in prison, and it's Anthony Williams, murder van Thurgood.
Mike and his team didn't buy the notion that it could have been self-defense. They were determined that Williams would finally be brought to justice for this crime.
We ultimately, through our investigation, were able to uncover a pretty incredible letter that was written by Anthony Williams.
And Greg, you might not be surprised to hear this,
Andrew Thurgood had been killed on February 1st, 2016.
Yeah, I mean, his mother
Williams had written to a woman the day before.
And Bermuda in the 92 Summer Games in Barcelona.
This letter is dated January 31st, 2016. It's from Anthony Williams.
Not the type of opportunity he fails to convert.
It says, "What's up, sexy little mama? Allow me to extend big-ass Aryan warrior love and all my respect to you full blast. This is Muggsy, and I was hoping by now to have gotten a letter and some pics to see what you look like, but nope. So check it out. I'm not going to be Kid Selly anymore after tomorrow, so I have to handle something. So I will be going to the hole and then Ely. So what's up? You want to be my pen pal or what?" He's writing this girl telling her, "Hey, look, I'm not going to be this other Aryan warrior cellmate anymore because I have to take care of some business, go kill Andrew Thurgood," which then he says, "I'm going to be sent to the hole," which is administrative segregation unit after somebody commits an offense inside, and then to Ely, which at that time was the maximum security prison. So that letter showed that this was absolutely premeditated.
Williams, as a result of the Aryan Warrior investigation, he was indicted for racketeering. He was also indicted for murder and conspiracy to commit murder with a dangerous weapon for the murder. Thurgood.
He's found his rhythm.
On September 11, 2019, Anthony Williams appeared in court with other gang members to answer charges.
We're here at the Regional Justice Center in Las Vegas. What happened here is that this is where we prosecuted the Aryan Warriors, including Anthony Williams. When the case first started, all the Aryan Warriors were really riled up in court. I think generally Williams' demeanor in court was that of a hardened criminal, somebody who had been through the system, who expected people to respect him.
5 points so far.
Williams' reaction to all this, I think, initially was probably surprised that he was actually getting prosecuted for the murder that he committed years earlier.
And took advantage of it.
The prosecution was in fact the seat of death.
And at the close of the third quarter, still a close game, and both teams putting up points in a hurry. Brooklyn
is already in prison for a litany of crimes, and then is committing
three tenths quarters behind us, and more to go.
And murder with us as we in prison. To me, it shows that there's no other penalty that can be imposed. Putting them in prison for longer is something that is going to probably result in more murder.
For Brooklyn. They lead by 1. Smith's shot is good.
My name is Gary Monteferi, and I was Anthony Williams' defense attorney with another attorney that was appointed by the courts. I've been doing this for 40 years. It's really not the norm to see such a young man with so many prior felonies. I mean, they have really stacked up against him.
Now here's Westbrook.
Anybody who is accused of a death penalty crime knows and worries about it. I don't care how tough you project yourself or where you've been in life. When you're facing a lawyer across the aisle who's asking that you put to death, the clients are put in another lane for sure.
Smith surveying the deed.
He was, from our perspective, a non-problem client. He was good. He was good with us.
Outside Tatum.
Williams was very polite and charming to his defense team during the trial, which was very common for inmates to switch up their appearance and their personality in an attempt to manipulate individuals and get them to do what they want. Because ultimately they were trying to see a sentence of life without the possibility of parole versus death penalty.
Here's Tatum.
Eventually, Mike's prosecuting team accepted a plea deal. If Williams confessed to Andrew Thurgood's murder, they would not seek the death penalty.
Ultimately, giving that up with him agreeing to plead guilty and spend the rest of his life in prison without ever having a possibility. The reality of the death penalty is not very often imposed. And even when it is imposed, it's not very often carried.
By now, Williams had risen to be one of the leaders of the Aryan Warriors.
Anthony Williams is critical in his mind to maintain his stature in the Aryan Warriors. What stuck out to me was his undying loyalty to this organization. I mean, it was unwavering. Because of the plea deal that Muggsy took, Tork only got 10 years.
Anthony right side.
Anthony Williams ended up taking complete responsibility. The idea that only one of them had committed this is not what I subscribe to, but we know Anthony Williams is an extremely violent man. And I have no doubt that Anthony Williams inflicted stab on Andrew Thurgood.
Outside Westbrook. And down goes the three.
Sentenced to life without parole, Williams, as he predicted in his letter years before, was finally sent to Nevada's Ely prison.
It was the highest. Yes, the most violent.
We've seen Durant now hit big shots before. This guy relishes the moment.
Muggsy seemed by this point to be more comfortable being in prison. He understood at this point he's not getting out of it again unless he escapes. Muggsy had written himself into being a gang leader in prison for the rest of his life.
Some criminals actually are comfortable in prison. This is the environment that they know how to navigate. For Williams, he doesn't have a problem serving time in prison. And on top of that, there's a likelihood that he will continue to engage in criminal activity in prison.
So they foul intentionally.
He has his people. He has his gang. This is the life he's going to live until he dies.
There's some bad blood between those two.
Yeah, but that's no excuse for that kind of foul. I mean, that might be an explanation for it, but certainly doesn't justify it. And even then, it's just not a good play.
Outside, KD. It's in there.
No clue how he got that one to fall.
And that was not a soft foul he had to get through. I mean, he had to really power that one up, man.
Ice in the veins right there. They're one stop away from winning this thing.
And we've got a timeout called by Steve Kerr. Coach clearly feeling the necessity to regroup with so much at stake here. Thoughts on what Coach wants to do here?
I think this has to be a lob close enough to the basket so you can tip it in. No time for a catch and shoot.
Now into the lineup for Brooklyn.
And stolen by Mourning. And so it's Brooklyn who scrapes by with the win.
They had 3 trays apiece strapped around them, body armor. I couldn't believe they got Muggsy. And for him to walk out of the cell and to see them wearing their coats in the day room should have been a red flag. I've heard that they called them over and said, hey, look at this, hey, I have some drugs over here or whatever. And when Muggsy looked down, they got him. And they killed Little Sin. Little Dog was the only one left. And he strapped 2 knives to his hands to the day room, faced 13 guys, and put 6 of them in helicopters before they almost decapitated him.
Whatever the exact version of events, Anthony Williams was killed, age 41, by the head of a violent flash.
It sounds really harsh, but we think of sayings like you reap what you sow, you live by the gun, you die by the gun. It was pretty much inevitable that his time was going to come.
I do not believe that Anthony Williams could have been rehabilitated. That ship had sailed. He'd been given those opportunities. There was no rehabilitation he had whatsoever. He showed zero remorse after killing Thurgood, going out to the streets and not reforming his life and continuing a life of crime.
He did horrific, evil things. Was he a product of his neglectful childhood? Was he predisposed to violence? We really don't know. But what we do know is that he made a conscious decision in adulthood to perpetuate crime and to perpetuate violence. In my opinion, that certainly makes him evil.
In my opinion, he has a black soul and a dark heart. And ultimately, that cost him his life. And he got what he deserved.
Said a small boy once asked, when will I grow up? When will I see what grown-ups do see? In his fight to come of age, he would have to know the age to be recognized as one and not a mass. And Mama used to say, take your time, young man. And Mama used to say, don't you rush to get old. And Mama used to say, take it in your stride. And Mama used to say, live your life. As the years went rushing by, he would cut down on his age. He would tell his girl of how it used to be, how his mommy passed away. But these lines she would say, and at the time he couldn't understand. Mama used to say, take your time, young man. Mama used to say, don't you rush to get old. Mama used to say, take it in your stride. Mama used to say, live your life. You're young, so young, don't hold on back. Do all you want to do. Now is the time for you to stride, for you to get better in what you are doing. Oh. Now is the time for you to stride, for you to get better in what you are doing. Oh. A small boy once asked, when will I grow up? When will I see what grown-ups do see? In his fight to come of age, he would have to know the age to be recognized as one and not a mass. Mama used to say, take your time, young man. Mama used to say, don't you rush to get old. Mama used to say, take it in your stride. Mama used to say, live your life. Live your life, live your life, oh. Hey, Mama used to say, take your time, young.
The NBA on 2K Sports welcomes you to Wednesday afternoon basketball. We'll watch Detroit in this one as they go up against Brooklyn. I'm Kevin Harlan along with Stan Van Gundy and Greg Anthony.
Who's Josh gonna give it in like mine? We'll watch it. Here
we go. So Brooklyn will get the first possession. And here's KD for three. It's hauled in by Ginobili. Got a piece of it. Durant with the steal. From outside the arc. And that comes off the assist by Giddey.
And he knew what he was going to do before the ball even got to him. KD is always ready to let it fly.
Here's Giddey. Nailed from three-point land.
Matching baskets from the perimeter, an earmark of today's game.
Yeah, sometimes you get in a shootout like this, but you just hope that you can get a stop first.
Got that one up quick.
This is something Barnes needs to keep working on. When he's hitting from three, this guy is almost unguardable.
Pass to KD. Just 5 to shoot. And then Durant with the jam.
Oh, rising up for the throwdown. I love seeing KD finish with some power.
And Mobley throws it down.
Well, when you're giving up dunks like that, you know you're not doing enough defensively.
Now Detroit moving it up. A three-pointer is right on target.
And this is how assertive Ginobili is. Outstanding with the catch and shoot.
Here's Giddey. And the dunk to finish it off. A beauty.
Hey, dunks aren't always for the big fella.
A serious power move from the point.
Well, in this league, you can see powerful plays from anyone and anywhere. Your position no longer dictates your scoring options.
And the wide open shot from Green. That's good, and a nice assist from Durant.
And it's crucial that Green hits from the outside because it makes everything easier for his teammates. That is ferocious.
You said it. That was ferocious. And so it's Brooklyn with it after the basket by Detroit. The kick out to Aldridge. The tray. It's rebounded by Giddey.
And the great shooters know when they've got enough opening to go for the three. I didn't think it was a bad choice on that possession.
Giddey with it. He's picked up by Mobley. KD can't get it to go. Ginobili outside. Off target from outside.
Defensive breakdown there, and they got lucky. He's not going to miss too many of those.
Butler from outside. Good on the triple.
3 points.
And that makes it a tie ball game.
Not necessarily a staple of Butler's game, but they're reminding the defense he can drain it from deep. Well, he's more than comfortable in the mid-range, but you can't make them all.
Here's Aldridge. A miss that time. Would have put him up. Ginobili with the three. Buries it from three-point range. Ginobili's got a couple of threes now in the first for the Wildcats. Durant in the corner. Over Gordon. And he got that one up in time, but doesn't go in. And so, both teams trading buckets as we end the first quarter. Wildcats lead by 3. And don't go away. We'll be back with the action for the start of the second quarter in just a moment. And close game underway so far. We'll see if either of these teams can jump out in the second quarter. And looking at what we've seen from the Wildcats so far, what do you guys think?
Yeah, in that first period, they looked to push in transition at every opportunity.
Yeah, they gave the other team no time to breathe. Every time they got the ball, they were off to the race. And you see how effective this aggressive mindset can be.
And I like that. Edwards
comes off the pick, keeps his options open, and then just makes the right read.
Three-pointer. And Carmelo Anthony hits from deep. Anthony's got himself going with the triple, his first basket of the game. Poked away. Stolen by Ball. Smith on the wing. And Smith with the stop.
And how about the force on that finish by Smith?
Here's Sigma. The layup off target.
Not really what we expected. You know he wants that one back.
And he shows us all what the breakaway rim was invented for.
Can you believe he almost brought the whole thing down by hanging on that long? Wow, hammering it in. Look at it.
Well, that was unbelievable. Not many guys can do what Ant-Man just did.
Outside Ball. And Aaron Fox gets the whistle that time. That is his first foul of the game. And we're now about a minute and a half into the second quarter. Here's Anthony. Another one falls for Brooklyn.
And Melo, a skilled shooter. If he gets a clean look, you expect him to make it.
Randle outside. And the foul on Carmelo Anthony. That is his first foul of the game.
Personal foul. First team foul.
And so it's Detroit with the ball.
Among the best athletes in this league, Anthony Edwards taking flight.
Quarter number 2. We're about 2 minutes in. Pass to Bowen. It's Carmelo Anthony on the wing. 6 to shoot. Takes the 13-footer. Bosch grabs the miss. And so here are the Wildcats. Sigma. Good, and the assist goes to Edwards.
Slow the game down. He gotta get more.
Sigma's got his first 3 points of the game.
The assertive approach paying dividends there. Shot ready on the catch and made it look easy.
Up again. The kick out to Ball. The offensive rebound. To the paint. Here's Anthony. They had a number of cracks at it, but came away empty-handed. And Randle has got the ball here for Detroit. It's a 3-point game.
Post out of my way. What the
That's
fuck?
out of bounds. Detroit will retain possession.
You love the pressure he's putting on them. Almost had that steal.
Yeah, deflections are a stat that a lot of teams crack, disrupting the offense's rhythm and flow.
And a little under 3.5 minutes elapsed in the second quarter of play. Outside Anthony. Down low. Mourning. And he takes it in for the layup off a very nice feed.
Check out Mourning inside, where he operates with such confidence. This close in, he knows he's got the shot.
First personal foul. Second team foul.
We've got 22 seconds left in the first half. Nice ball movement by Detroit. 5 to shoot. It's Randle with the drive. And then Randle slams it in.
Don't even try to defend that. What a move, Julius Randle.
Durant way outside. And a close game so far through the first 2 quarters as we reach halftime. It's the Wildcats. They lead by 3. I'm going to step away briefly, but get you right back out here for the start of the third quarter after our halftime. Second half of basketball upon us. We may be in for an exciting finish based on how close of a game it's been so far. Brooklyn trails by 3. And Jimmy Butler is what some might call an old-school kind of player. Would you agree, Greg?
Yeah, I mean, he's all toughness, grit, and basketball IQ. A tone setter at the defensive end who plays unselfishly. This guy is all about winning. And to me, Evan Mobley seems like a fast learner. He adapted to the league play pretty seamlessly and is always looking for little ways to improve.
Here's KD. And that comes off the assist by Giddey.
That's how they like to see him operate. Big part of their attack.
Gordon a screen. Outside, Ginobili. And Tatum pulls it down. And we've got a whistle. The refs are indicating it's a transition take foul. It's going to be a shot and the ball. Hey, Greg, kind of a combo forward. Tatum at 6'8", more than capable of playing up at the power forward position.
And that's where he's mostly played the last few seasons. And his rebounding is more than just serviceable. Credit him for the strength he's added over his career.
That gives them the lead. Aldridge has got himself on the board with 3 there.
Well, Aldridge has his feet planted and was set to fire. He said to put the ball in his hand.
Oh, and he went for the two-hander on the slam. See some muscle.
Some urgency from him there, sure.
Yeah, he just put his head down and went to work on the drive.
Pass to Gordon. And it's Gordon finishing it off.
Well, Gordon is known for his athleticism, and he loves rising up to throw it down.
Here's Giddey. Outside Tatum. And again, Brooklyn with the triple.
And coaches preach the importance of unselfishness at all times. There, he gives the ball up for a better look.
Here's Giddey. Brooklyn with the rebound.
2 minutes remaining in the third. 2 minutes.
Outside Aldridge. KD on the wing. And Aaron Gordon gets the whistle that time. That'll be his second foul of the game. And Brooklyn making a change here.
Now into the lineup for Brooklyn.
1:53 left to play in the third.
Jabari Smith Jr.
The kick out to Aldridge. 5 on the clock. Here's Butler. And he can't jam it through.
Come on. Can't be doing that. I know these guys want to put on
I miss my dunks, though. You see this? This
pass up scoring opportunity.
They dunk 30, 40 times a game, bro.
Well, we're into the third quarter. Just over 2.5 minutes played. Mobley with the block.
He's out of it.
That's the defensive player of the year there. Mobley with the denial, making sure the ball didn't get to the rim.
And now he's injured. Yo, bro.
Touched by Giddey.
This shit is gay, bro.
Detroit trails by 3.
Get injured and lose the fucking ball.
Ginobili outside.
And he gets a fucking N1.
One more. That's on LaMarcus Aldridge.
And that's a well-earned foul for the N1 opportunity. Ginobili was so ready to sacrifice himself on that play.
And here's Ball. He'll bring it up for Brooklyn. The 3. It's good from long range. Ball's got the lead up to 3 now for Brooklyn.
Zero hesitation at the arc. Ball truly believes in his ability to shoot the 3.
Mobley is screen. Giddey. Mobley. It's good on the putback.
Oh, great timing. He is one tough customer on that offensive glass.
You know, it's like he has a sixth sense of where that rebound is going. For Brooklyn, they have gone 1 for 1, making their previous attempt at the line. And so Steve Kerr decides to call a timeout. Coach needs a moment to talk things over. So both teams making some changes here. No good on the free throw.
Wow. What, did he have something in his eye on that shot?
Maybe.
Yeah, I tell you what, it's scary when you think about how much room Ball has to throw, when you factor in how efficient he is already.
Guys, close one here. No team getting a huge advantage.
Yeah, tooth and nail fight so far, guys. These sides match up really well.
Now Ball. And Aaron Fox gets the whistle that time. So that will be his second foul of the game. We're in the bonus. We'll go to the line to shoot 2. And the second free throw, good.
Listen, there's no doubt he feels like they should have the lead, but that miss. Oh, man! And guys, I don't know that this is the time for that kind of flair. In a close game, the important thing is to get the 2 points,
that's too
not necessarily the dramatic.
Oh, come on. He had to go for that, didn't he, Mike?
20.
Well, what a terrific game it's been so far with this fourth quarter. Sure to bring more pleasure-packed basketball. Brooklyn trailing. Pass to Anthony. Hands it from downtown. Anthony's got the first field goal of the fourth quarter here for Brooklyn.
And Anthony is certainly capable of sinking the triple. The D has to respect that quick release and get out on it.
Yeah, it takes vision to spot those openings. Good ball movement.
Ball with the bucket. Guys, what a game. 8 lead changes here.
And don't be surprised if it comes down to the last possession.
Outside Durant. Over Bosch. The shot by KD. No good.
I think he got the shot he wanted inside, but somewhere on the play, he just lost focus.
Ball with it. Now defended by Randall. Now Ball. Butler outside. Shot clock at 6. Durant. The powerful flush by Durant.
Never a bad idea to run the old pick play.
You're right. And if it produces a slam like that, you'll probably see more of it.
Yeah, defensive breakdown there. Gotta communicate and switch that screen.
He drills the 3.
And such a clutch shooter. I mean, he lives with a big shot. And when he's rolling like this, watch out.
Outside Anthony. Tries the spin move. He nails it from 11.
And that was the right call. When you need a basket, go to the guys you trust the most.
Yeah, he got a good look, and he calmly delivered for them. That's what you like to see.
Buries the deep ball.
Well, in that situation, you know Randall's going to be calling for the ball. That's a nice take.
Outside Anthony. There's 1:38 left in the fourth quarter of this one.
I mean, who else do you want taking this shot? Anthony, a natural scorer in any situation.
Both teams will make substitutions.
Yeah, he's a guy you want at the line, and clearly not affected by the moment.
Now here's Giddey. Outside Gordon. And stolen by Giddey. Just over 2.5 minutes played now here in the final quarter of regulation. Anthony down low. Got it to go off the glass.
Look, that's a big play in this game right now. He stepped up.
Ginobili right side. There's the drive.
That is world class.
Yeah, and I can say from experience, his coach just breathed a huge sigh of relief.
Outside Anthony. .43 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Down to 5 on the shot clock.
And Carmelo is a gamer. When the game is close, this guy wants the ball,
and more importantly, delivers in the clutch.
Look, when you attack inside, you give yourself a good chance to get to the line.
And Brooklyn making a change here. And both free throws good for Ginobili.
Clutch. Those free throws turn this into a one-possession ballgame.
They'll be trying to take as much time off the clock as they can.
Exactly. Expect to see longer possessions from this point on.
Ball feeling it out a bit. Anthony fires. And did the three. And here's Giddey. And there's the three.
Why?
And it's Nick Nurse.
Why did you leave the nigga?
This is a huge moment, folks, in this game.
Fucking goodness,
and he
bro.
wants to be prepared. So I'm looking at the clock, and guys, the situation. What do you think we're going to see next?
And guys, it all comes down to this. One shot to win the game. They have just enough time to run a play that'll lead to a catch and shoot here on the inbound. Maybe one quick pass and then get it up.
And we will have a timeout called by Nick Nurse. Coach clearly feeling the necessity to regroup with so much at stake here. Guys, what's your take on how they maximize their opportunities now?
And guys, it all comes down to this. One shot to win the game. They have just enough time to run a play that'll lead to a catch and shoot here on the inbound. Maybe one quick pass.
And for the big win by...